He's he's had it with these 8 p.m. starts. It's just not early enough.
Huh.
But yeah, so he's gonna be here. See, I'm still getting like, do you guys see that on my camera?
Ghosting, yeah, a little bit of ghosting.
Yeah, what is going on? Is it just like dirty or
I think
something?
it's dirty. It
Yeah, that certainly did nothing.
looks
So okay.
cloudy. Yeah, just in the top left
Yeah, it's just cloudy. I
from your
wonder if
perspective.
yeah, it's weird. Okay. Welcome to Tech Talk. I'm your host, Les. We're going to talk about cloudy cameras today. Um, yeah, we're back again in the jungles of Sargava, of the Mwangi Expanse. And you guys stopped last time. You guys had come upon what you suspect to be the location, at least it seems to fit the pattern, the location of the Supreme Monk Pilus's philosophical laboratory. And as you guys move forward, I think so. Andrew, I think so. A couple of things. One, I think Andrew's character Titus is actually flying about
No, that would be
nearby.
Wraith.
Wraith,
Well,
Oh, no, Ray's
Titus,
not
no,
flying.
Wraith is in. Well, I think he is flying, but he's inside the thing.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm Titus is flying.
Titus
He
is flying.
bestowed that upon Wraith and invisibility.
Okay, perfect. Is Titus invisible as well?
No.
Okay, just flying around, kind of
Yeah.
bird-like. All right,
And all
so
those fireballs, he's not.
so you guys came upon this castle, and I believe it was Titus, or maybe both of you, both Titus and Ray, sort of flew by the castle windows because there was light emanating from the castle windows, and you guys kind of flew by and peered in, tried to see what was what, maybe go in there that way or something like that. But the interesting thing that you guys saw was that all of the windows you went by there was a couple of odd things. One, no furniture in any of the rooms, and no people anywhere that you could see. And of the lights, which sort of are you assumed would be like fires or candles or lanterns or whatever, torches. You didn't see any light sources either. There was no fires burning, that kind of stuff. The light just seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once in these rooms. And it was very strange. So Titus, you went back to sort of maintain the message and sort of are flying as the rest of the party is sort of walking up to this crater where everything is. Wraith decided to investigate further, and he found that things are not entirely what they seem at this castle. In fact, once he tried to go to the main door of the castle. As you can see from here, you can see there's like a little doorway in it, for letting people in and out. And he went to that, and the moment he touched it, it was like the whole cat. Not only did the whole castle sort of disappear, but he began falling. Now, luckily, he had fly spell on, caught himself before he hit the bottom, but he found himself instead in sort of this weird cavern-like sort of anteroom almost, with a doorway and that kind of stuff, and further with several people. Oops, hold on. Wraith, if you want to describe to them what you see,
I think I already did that because
did you do that already?
yeah, I told them how to get here and that there was going to be a drop be,
Hmm.
and whatnot, so that if they all wanted to join me, they could do that.
Right, and we showed on the so you're looking at so Wraith, you're looking at what you're looking at. I'm going to move you back to the other thing too, so you
Right.
get a
Mhm.
better
So
better idea.
knowing what we know, excuse me, would that improve our roles to be able to see what?
Potentially, yeah. But at this point, I mean, so everybody is still so except for Wraith and to a lesser extent Titus, everybody is still back off in the jungle. You guys haven't gone down into the crater or anything like that. Because we talked about how the crater sort of dips down and then goes back up to this sort of walkway here. You're not seeing that, Chuck, because you're on a different
Mhm.
map than everybody else. And then so what Chuck has described is there's sort of an opening in the thing that goes down, and that's where he was able to, fly up and out. The other thing that Chuck described was the fact that this pit area, this this sort of entryway or anteroom, this cavern-like area, there were three creatures there. And two, it looked like two men and potentially a woman. But all three were, well, they certainly, if they had started out as humans, they certainly weren't humans anymore. The one woman, she has a ghostly appearance, although Wraith did not get an undead vibe off her. She has a ghostly appearance and makes noises, but you can see sort of things, there's like sort of a chill energy kind of around her. The other guy, the smaller guy, has, streamlined head and, kind of weird looking. He's smaller and hunched over, big nose and that kind of stuff. And then one guy, the weirdest of the three, he's a small looking human, but he has like a huge bulbous head with papers stuck to it. And there's like a little bit of paper stuck to all the exposed areas of flesh that he has, or have like these sort of pages of book pages or something stuck to him. And sometimes they kind of like lift off and fly around him a little bit before
Are they the
reattaching. And
post-its you stole from the office?
no, these are much more magical. The post-its I stole from the office are mundane. No,
Hmm.
they don't radiate magic. They do radiate larceny though.
Or mutate people.
Or mutate people. But yeah, so and Wraith is for what right now what I've got Wraith is he's invisible and flying about 10 feet above the floor of the room, whereas these other creatures are sort of just like meandering around a little bit. Wraith, one of the things that you notice too is it seems very windy in here. There's I mean, from your point of view, you're sort of in a chamber that is carved out of the rock, you think. But there does seem to be air movement in here. In fact, some of it is pretty staunch air movement. It doesn't negatively impact your ability to fly, but you could definitely feel it. It doesn't seem to be coming from above. It seems to be coming from inside some.
So are these creatures? So if someone who didn't have fly came in here, they would fall, take a bunch of damage. Are these creatures like guardians? I'm asking Chuck, which is Wraith,
Okay.
as he's explaining this, is like, do we think when we go down? I mean, he's been doing
Well,
this invisible.
the fall would be what, 20? How far?
Probably about 25 feet.
Okay,
So
so
2d6.
So
so
you would
not
fall 25 feet. So it wouldn't be a huge amount of damage, but potentially you could turn an ankle or break a leg or something. And then these things appear to be able to jump on you from there. So I would say if you want to come in here before everything kicks off, you should figure out how to do it, how you want to do it safely so that you can get 25 feet down without taking any penalty or without being hurt,
okay, but
which
it's
I
very
would
likely these things are down here to guard what
the it
whoever.
looks like that they're there to guard this doorway. I don't know if the doorway goes the only entrance or exit from this place that isn't dropping down appears to be a double door.
Hmm.
The other thing is the floor of this place is full of stalactites
Huh.
of various heights. I mean, it's not like they're sharp, but that they're all over the place.
You bonk into one on the way down, it could hurt
Yeah, exactly.
like that. Yeah, they're scattered about, and the door itself is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could easily looking at this, Chuck, would you say it would be easy to fall on one if you were
Yeah,
if you were falling down through there? Yeah, you would. It would
because
be.
they're so plentiful.
Yep.
It would be easy to fall on one, turn an ankle, or hurt yourself in some way.
Hmm.
So that's really the first thing you need to be able to overcome is to figure out how to fall 25 feet without splatting. Like feather fall would be good, fly is perfect. Anything that allows you to fall at a slower or controlled rate, yeah.
Does any of our casters have Featherfall? It would be the two arcanes. It would either be Jennifer or Andrew.
I'm looking, I don't think I do.
And if you guys decide you want to, or you want me to, I can start the attack on the three guardians that are in here,
I
but
got
I don't know whether I could take them all three out before you start to try to come down. So
I have teleport
Well,
stuff we can do.
if
yeah,
they
if you
if
can
they don't have
teleport
if they don't have
that,
range, you can just fly up above them and just shoot them to death without any repercussions. But
quite
I'm
possibly,
concerned that at least one
I
of them
don't
has
I
some kind
don't
of
know if
range.
they have range. I know
Yeah,
that the bulbous headed one has papers that fly around him, so it's possible that he has range, but I don't know what the others have. They
right.
don't, their weaponry is not obvious.
I can cast fly on whoever needs it.
I can cast Featherfall, actually.
Uh,
So I don't mind taking a feather fall. I'll jump down, be the target while you guys start pummeling them, and then I'll engage whoever approaches me, and then
what do we need to roll? Perception? Do we get enhanced perception because we know what's there even if we don't see it?
It's a wisdom save.
it's a
But
will save. You might be.
will save. Sorry, I've
Do we
been
get a
playing
bonus
playing
since we've
weird
been
through 5e.
since we know it's
You
fake
do,
and
yeah, you do get a bonus if you have a good idea that it's an illusion. Um, so the rules I use for illusions are it looks like the illusion and acts like the illusion up until the point that you physically interact with it in some way, at which point you get a will save. If you make the will save against the illusion, then it disappears for you, and suddenly you just see everything, which is what Chuck is witnessing right now. If you blow the will save, you still see the illusion, and it acts like. But you have to, you can't remote detonate a will save against an illusion. You have to interact with it in some way. Now, you could theoretically, if you, interacting with it would be if you
you
wanted
throw
to,
a rock at it
you could throw a rock at it theoretically, yeah,
because you'd see the rock disappear, not
but
bounce back to you.
potentially, yeah.
Um, like I said, I'm okay going first. As if someone can hit me with feather fall, that would be great. Actually, I found out from last game session I played and was playing a caster. Found out feather fall works on multiple targets. It's not just one person.
Yeah, I can do 2 medium, which I think we're all medium.
Yeah. But yeah, do that. I don't mind jumping down, and once I start falling down, then whoever's got range stuff can start raining down terror on them while I get their attention and then engage with whoever's the closest one.
Wraith, give me a quick perception check, would you?
32.
32. All right. So you're a little worried as you're sort of going back and forth with Titus on this and talking about what to do with the party and how to do this. You're a little worried about the fact that there's so much air movement within this chamber. It's possible it could mess with arrow targeting if you were outside, like a gust of wind does or something like that.
Right. Well, as far as the people of my party that I'm familiar with,
Hmm.
there aren't really any ranged weapons outside. Spells, yes, but ranged weapons, not so much.
Yeah, that's kind of your thing.
That's my thing. I
Yep.
mean, they have crossbows or something like that, but generally they don't use them. So it would be more if they can find a way to get down 25 feet without potentially taking damage. And then from there, it's going to be to attack and deal with these three things. And at that point, the only really ranged person is going to be me.
Gotcha.
Do I
Now,
think it's going to adversely affect my range shots?
probably not from within the chamber, but potentially if you're shooting from outside of the chamber, like down into it.
Right, okay.
But yeah, the weird part is that you can't tell where this air is coming from.
Right.
It's like the chamber itself is generating its own airflow. And I mean, it's pretty powerful.
It's got like a vortex in it,
Yeah, kind of. By the way, Featherfall can target one
which
medium or small object or creature per level,
Yeah, so
and
it's
everybody has to be within 20 feet of each other,
you
though.
could hit all of us with feather fall. We could all just
man,
float down.
but I'll make it a point to let them know about the vortex or the swirling wind because that could potentially affect you if you're feather falling.
Yeah. Although Featherfall is pretty fast, it's still like 60 feet around or something like that.
Well, yeah, it's not like you're literally
It's not
doing
like you're
this.
doing this thing all the way down.
Right.
It's like you're still coming out at a pretty good pace. It's just
But there is a fairly strong wind in here
right.
that might move you about a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Do
Like I
we have
said,
do we have a plan?
I'm ready to lead the charge. So
I can probably carry somebody down since I'm flying.
you
Okay.
have to don't to fly. You have to be no more than a light load. You can't be a medium load or heavier.
Um,
So if someone casts fly on me, I'm strong enough. I could probably carry one of you and still be light load, but most mages can't carry much and still be in light load.
we carry Arendar all the time.
Hmm.
I get your point. I don't have a lot of stuff on me, so I can't imagine. I guess what you're saying it's relative because a big, strong person could,
Well, like for instance, my strength is a 20.
right?
So if I go to the sheet and go back here, it says, gosh, where is it? Somewhere here it shows the thing, but oh, I can once I'm carrying over 266 pounds, that kicks me to a medium load. And like I said, that's with a strength of 20.
Okay.
266 pounds.
Would
Yeah.
kick me to a medium load.
And look, guess who's carrying the treasure? All right. So how are you guys gonna? Are you guys just gonna walk the path to the thing? First of all, Titus. What is Titus doing? Titus, you're flying around. You're visible. You were pretty sure that it's an illusion, but you're still seeing the castle.
So we have
Right.
to walk the path to interact with wherever the illusion is. And Wraith's telling us where the illusion is or what's the illusion. So we'll know once we're
So if
interacting
you're
with
gonna
it.
do Featherfall, cast it on yourselves as a group now, and then just walk forward.
Right,
And when you interact with the illusion, it'll disappear for you and you'll fall,
right,
but you'll be protected by Featherfall.
right,
Now it only lasts one round per level, so
right. So
you would.
you can tell us when we're getting close, and
Well, I
then
mean, if you guys are looking at the castle, you know that Titus saw Wraith come up this little pathway here. Can you guys
uh-huh.
see that, or am I on the
Yep,
wrong? Okay,
yep,
Yeah.
so he came up this little pathway here, and he moved up to the door, or was going to. I don't know that you actually made it to the
he didn't
door
make it to the. I don't think he made it to the door.
No.
because this area right here at the very beginning of this path is when he fell, and that's when he made his will save, and suddenly he saw what he saw. Now Wraith has been not Wraith. Titus has been flying by. Titus, did you ever touch anything or interact with the castle? I don't think you did.
No.
Okay, so I think you're just fine. This is why you see the castle, but you've been in contact with Wraith, and Wraith is like, you're not seeing what you're seeing here.
Right.
So yeah, so it was like right about here,
Yeah,
there,
that
that
circle with
circle.
Although I did, I would have had to come down to touch Wraith to bestow
I
invisibility and fly, I
I think you did
believe.
that before he
They did
actually
that
went out there.
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So would I have touched down on the bridge? I
Oh
don't.
no, I
No, it
think
was
he flew
before
from
he
where
got
you
to the
guys
castle.
are. Yeah, you guys would still be like before you entered the chasm or
Gotcha.
it's not a chasm. What is the word I heard? Crater. It looks like the castle is built up out of a crater.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to walk down into the crater, come up the path, get to about here, and then cast Featherfall.
I'm gonna cast it on me and who wanted it? Who needed it?
Well, you can cast it on everybody.
Yeah, you can put it on everybody.
Oh, it's two per. I thought it was just two when I was looking at it. Okay.
No, it's
It's
one per
one per
level.
level.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah. Well, I can cast it on whomever as long as we're all kumbaya close.
Okay. All right. And then Titus, while they're doing that, it's going to take them a couple of minutes to walk into the crater and then back up and get to get to the area where the circle is. Are you you're flying around? Do you want to do anything specific
Yeah,
or
I will try to test what Wraith has told me. I'll try touching the castle or landing on the walkway while still hovering or
okay?
flying.
Gotcha. All right. So you're gonna land on the walkway. All right. So yes. Give me a will save.
Sure. Two. And do I get a bonus on this will save?
You do, but I'm not going to tell you what that bonus is.
Okay.
Just
Well,
give me a roll.
26.
26. Yeah. So you make a few you're actually before you don't land anywhere. I'm assuming that you kind of like go to the castle proper and kind of like do a drive by on it and sort of
Right.
touch the things and then yeah
Right.
so as you do you make your will save the castle disappears and you see what I basically described to you before which Wraith described right so and I'll put you on there just to show you what we looked at. So you're kind of like above you're still flying. Castle disappears, and down below you can see that hole, which leads down into sort of like it's almost like you know how the old granary chambers in ancient Egypt where they would store grain, where they would dig like it looks like a bottle or a jar underneath the ground, right? So you have a relatively narrow neck and then a bulbous kind of circular chamber underneath it.
Mhm.
That's kind of what this looks like, and you can't see Wraith, but in many ways you see what he was talking about because he flew up and kind of looked over, and I'm going to show you exactly what that was if I didn't last time. So you should be able to see what looks to be a very crude drawing. Can you see a crude drawing, Andrew?
Looks like a stick guy peeing into a chasm.
What?
On screen, it looks like a stick guy peeing into a chasm.
Ah, okay.
This part.
So that's gotcha. That's not what it is. Yeah, so you could basically see these sort of like crystalline roofs and they're shaped strangely. They're shaped like this piece. It's I don't know if it's even showing you the circle because my circle is white tonight for some reason. So but it's like this area right here yeah, that's the one. So it's like they're angled upward and they're like it's obviously it looks like a crystal structure, but it's roofs. Each one of these six squares is a large one of these roofs that angle upward and then sharply down at the back. They're it's some sort of crystal, and your guess is that it's translucent to let light in, but you can't see through it. It's cloudy, so you can't see what's going on in there. This place over here is different. It's like a taller sort of like tower, and it has a cupola on it that's also made of this crystalline stuff, but that is see-through. And then this area here has a roof in it that is also see-through. So it doesn't have that cloudy aspect to it. It's still that same crystalline substance, but it's see-through. And the cupola part looks like like the tops of observatories. You know how they have these things where they kind of open up in an observatory and it's like a little mushroom dome that goes on there. It kind of looks like one of those because it's like circular. But that's what you see. This over here at the left, that little kind of weirdo drawing at the left, that's the hole
I don't
that Wraith
I don't
described.
see what you're describing. I just see the castle.
It's not on the right map.
Oh, you should wait. No, yeah, you should wait, who is this?
Your
You sh
drawing's not on the shared map on your screen, on the shared screen.
Oh, I put Wraith on the shared map. Sorry, Wraith, I'm gonna put you back where you belong.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put Titus on this. Okay, here we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Titus, did you go? Hold on. No, it
No,
moved
that
Wraith
was
again.
Jennifer yawning, not me.
No, I know.
I apologize.
All right. Well, it won't let me.
That's
Oh,
me.
yep,
Okay,
I got you.
I see your drawing now.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move you back. All right, now we've got everybody in the right place. Titus, you see the drawing?
Yes.
Wraith, you see the entry?
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. All right. So that's kind of what you see. I was describing. So the six squares that you see are the roofs I described.
Mhm.
The sort of parallelogram in the upper right, on the right hand side, topmost thing. That's sort of a side view of how these crystals are shaped. The
You
roof
mean the
crystals.
triangle?
The triangle. Yes. What did I say? Parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
I've been wanting to bust that out since high school geometry.
And I
And
respect that.
and then this is the area below the triangle is sort of like a larger tower that's at the end of the building, and that has the sort of observatory circle on it. But it also has see-through roofs. There, unlike the roofs of the six squares, which are not see-through, they're foggy. And then the this thing over here on the very left, that's the hole that that Wraith has described dropping into the entryway.
Okay.
Okay. All
Hmm.
right. The rest of so you're still flying around over this building, this sort of strange building. The rest of you get up to here, and I'm assuming at this point Jennifer casts
Featherfall.
Featherfall.
Du toi? Yeah, sure.
I need will saves from everybody except for Wraith and Titus. All right. Ooh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Vondra's okay.
Oof.
Is that a 10? I got crud on my stuff. Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah,
Arendar.
10.
That's so awesome.
Is it mind affecting?
It is.
That's +2. Is it
Oh, okay.
enchantment? That's another
It's
+2.
an illusion. Poke
Okay,
out of the
so
Andrew.
yeah,
That's
that's all.
we
I
still don't
rolled
have
a
air.
2, so I
Okay.
was one away from fumbling it, so it's not.
Yeah, so you just barely made it. So with all the bonuses, it's not an enchantment, it's an illusion, but you managed to get a
Okay.
16, which is what you required. And so we're gonna move everybody over there. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is you're still invisible, right, Wraith?
Yes.
I'm gonna get you an invisibility token so that no one else can see you ever again.
I like that.
Okay, one second. Let me get this in there. So Wraith also, or sorry, Titus, you would have seen everybody sort of trampling up, and you can sort of, as you're flying around, you can also see them sort of looking around, as they have now interacted with the illusion and managed to get make the save. So, all right, so this is, hold on, I'm gonna move that to the token. We're gonna switch this into. Just where are you? Wraith Chuck. There he is. All right. Chuck, can you see a purple circle?
Yes, and
All
I
right.
can move it.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna move it. Oh, I'm gonna move it over to the square you're on, and then I'm gonna take your counter and put you on the
Why
thing.
do you
So,
keep moving it off the squares? There
because
we go.
I couldn't grab things at twice at the same time.
Oh,
All
I
right, so
was
there you go.
interfering with you. My bad.
No, that's all right. No, it was because the invisibility token was on top and your token was on bottom, and
Yeah.
I couldn't poke through. That's why I kept moving it. All right, the rest of you, this is kind of what you see. So you're standing, you've interacted with it, but you haven't jumped in yet, and this is kind of what you see when you look down into this hole. Um, so you can see this sort of like, so you're standing at the top, right, of this thing looking down, and you can see this chamber underneath. And it's obviously carved out of the stone. There are the stalactites. No, mites, stalagmites. I had to do the rhyme in my head to determine which one to that Wraith described. You can also see sort of hovering. One, you see a person by the doors. You don't see any of the other two creatures that Wraith described. It could be because of the walls sort of slope away. Remember, it's like a bottle buried in, it's like a big stone bottle buried in the ground.
Go to bed, kid.
If you
What?
if you walk around the edges of the thing a little bit, you eventually see what Wraith is talking about, the creatures that Wraith is talking about, and you find yourselves here. So here is the battle map of this thing. You can see
I could see Wraith.
Let's see, Wraith.
hold on. Well, yeah, you can see him on mine. You'll be able to see him on mine. So just ignore him. Ignore the circle.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Exactly. So
I'm
but
the
yeah, so
great and powerful Oz.
you guys are sort of at the top, and now you can see the creatures, all of the creatures that Wraith described. So the first creature that you've seen is a woman. She looks well, here, we'll just give her a show. So she looks
Undeadish.
gaunt, a little undeadish, but Wraith said he didn't get an undead vibe from her. You see her hair sort of floating around her head. Her feet don't seem to touch the ground all that
I can
much.
detect undead at will. Are any of
Okay,
these guys undead?
she's not undead. None of them are undead.
Okay.
Hmm.
How do you get to check undead at will? Is that just one of your powers?
Vampire
One of my class
hunter.
levels is a vampire
Oh,
hunter.
vampire hunter. That's right. I forgot. Have I ever thrown a vampire in front of you in this campaign?
No.
No.
Okay. Someday. All right, yeah. So she's wearing these robes, kind of, and they seem to sort of billow around her with sort of like this wind. Her hair kind of floats around her head, and her feet aren't touching the ground, and she is sort of posted up right in front of these two doors over here. This other guy. This guy over here, he's smaller, kind of hunched over, wizened, looking. So he looks like this. He's got like kind of an elvish look to him, or maybe a half elvish look
Bobby.
to him. But he's wearing a cloak that's kind of sort of billowing around him as well, and you can see like sort of floating around him are like it looks like you ever like in the summertime in a dusty room, you can see the beams of light and you can see the dust motes sort of flying around. There's stuff like that sort of flowing around him in a weird way. So things are sort of moving around him. And then finally, the weirdest one is this guy. So he's small, smaller, kind of. He's got the ears, and he's kind of like got a wizened look about him. His eyes sort of look like clouds in them, if you can get close enough to see them. And he has paper. He's got this big bulbous head that has veins and stuff popping out of it, but it's almost completely covered by what look to be book pages ripped or removed from a book. And every bit of exposed skin, except for his face, also has these pages on it. And furthermore, there's some loose pages that kind of like sort of swirl around him, almost in a little bit of a like I don't know a vortex of sort.
It
Okay,
looks
he's our
like they
first
say
target.
property of Group M.
Yeah.
They probably do. Finally, as you guys are sort of standing at the top, you could feel air kind of pushing up out of the room. Like there's a constant breeze, and it's kind of a lot. It's a fair amount, but you don't see any. I mean, and like Wraith has told you, there's no real reason why there's air moving around in here,
Flatulence.
but that's what you see.
Yeah.
So,
Lots of it.
from the point of view of like if you're going to jump, Wraith wasn't kidding. There's a lot of those stalactites and stalagmites around. So you're going to want to see where those are or try to avoid them. Where you guys want to land?
Well, kind of needs to be towards the middle, but I want to be close to the brain guy because
You're going to have to.
I'm
So
just
here's
looking down there. He seems that he needs to be our first target.
okay. So you want to land over there. Here's the thing though. The stalagmites.
Hmm.
The stalagmites sort of there's only a fairly rare I mean the middle is open. There's sort of like an open area
Right.
in the middle where they've always been things.
We should all
But
shoot for the middle, but I want to shoot towards the bottom right of the middle.
it's going to be a jump. You can see that a lot of the stalagmites are sort of surrounding this middle portion. If you just jump off the edge, you'll land right in the middle of them. So you have to kind of like if you're gonna aim for that middle area, you kind of got to get a running jump.
Okay. I will try that because I want to end up as close to this guy as possible because, like I said, he looks like the most uncertain and looks like needs to be our first target.
Okay.
I can do a dimensional hop and put you wherever you want to be, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
If you can put me right next to him,
Yep, I can.
then I will gladly tear into him first round.
All
Full
right.
attack.
So you are going to just jump in to right next to the guy. Okay. So let me. I'm gonna before we start any fisticuffs. I'm gonna actually put your
And I'm
character.
activating my protection from evil amulet, so
So I'm assuming something you want something like this. There's like a little bare patch there
yeah.
that you could dimension step to. All right. What about the rest
And
of
I
you?
and I, I assume Gordon has to be right next to me to do that.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay.
But I can be on the other side.
So like something like
Yeah,
this.
he's got reach.
Yep.
Okay, cool. What about the rest of you? So to leap towards the middle, even though you got feather fall, you don't have to worry about landing. It'll still be an acrobatics check to, I believe, to get over there. I think it's an acrobatics. Yeah, it's common uses, moves through threatened squares, jumping and falling. So this would be a little bit of a jump. Depending on where you're jumping from, there are some patches near where the people are. You can see there's like a little bit of a, can you guys, no, you can't see that, obviously. There's a little bit of a patch there next to this guy. There's this whole area. I guess you could come over to this area and jump down sort of from above and you'd be safe.
I'm aiming here. Can I jump here?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So the acrobatics check, did you roll it already? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
21. Yeah, you can land it. So where do you want to land? Like right there. I'm gonna put you
Yep.
on. Let me put you on here. So like right about there.
Yep. That's great. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Okay. Titus, you're flying. Oh no, is he here yet? He's not here yet. Where is he? It's not. It's 46 minutes over.
He's
All right.
putting children to bed. Leave him alone.
I know. I know. This is common enough practice in this
I don't
game.
know. I think he may have something to do with the reflecting pool.
Could be.
He's out messing with the reflecting pool.
He's still meditating before combat.
Yeah, he's putting a 350-foot gash in it. That happens. All right, so we'll keep Ono off to the side here. Titus, you're flying.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to come in for a landing, or do
Not
you
a
want to?
landing, but I will remain about 15, 20 feet above the fray,
Okay,
uh, center-ish.
like, hold on.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so like right about. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Perfect.
excellent. All right. Oh, and then Lorelei. I'm assuming she will come along, or will she just fly in herself, or will she stay close to you, Poe?
Oh.
Who's not here at the moment.
Oh yeah, he's all blurry. Oh, there
Sorry.
he is. Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm assuming Lorelei is sticking close to you at least for the time being, or do you have other
Yeah,
plans for her?
well, she flies, so yeah, she's probably gonna just be up somewhere
So
hovering.
just okay. All right. So she's in hover mode too. So I'll put her next to Titus, in case so that we know that they're up hovering around. So it is about 20 feet. So Titus, when you say that you're about 20 feet up, you're actually right around the lip of the dish kind of
Do
thing.
I have visibility into the bowl of
You
the?
do. Yeah, you can
Okay,
see
that
everybody.
that is my main concern, is that I have visibility and therefore reach with
Gotcha.
spells into the
Totally.
bowl.
All right. So you guys, Poe and Arendar pop dimension door. You materialize as you materialize right next to this guy. This guy kind of looks at you and he's like, he doesn't he seems shocked and then he looks incredibly sad. And the paper starts swirling around him more, and he mouths to you, "Release me."
Oh, I'm about to. That's the
Uh,
goal.
the woman over by the door begins wailing. this weird sort of like monotone wailing that she does. And then this guy starts skeeving around. Nobody's by him, so he's looking to get close. All right, let's Vondram, you're the only one really flying or falling down. So it's going to take you around to get to the bottom. So you'll skip this round and then go next round. But let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
I would, but
My
I don't
first two
see
rolls of the
my
night are a 2 and a
avatar
3.
on this sketch.
Yeah, you're there.
I telling you,
Oh,
I'll
you're still on the
reload.
wrong one. Never mind. I got you on the sketch still. Sorry. I wish you'd have said something. Here we go. Let's regroup. There we go.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, I see me. Oh,
All right. That was that. And then we'll do this guy. All right. Let's see what our rolls shall be. All right.
wow, Vandy and Wraith tied.
That is pretty good. All right. Let me get out my D20 here. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's him. Okay. And then that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Uh, and then let's see for her. Not as good. Still decent though. All right. All right. That's a lot of high ones, except for Arendar, who kind of
Like I said, my first two rolls of the night are a 2 and then a 3. So I am working my way up, but it's going to be a while at that resist rate before I get to a good roll.
all right. So first things first, Vondram and Wraith got the same one, so you guys decide who goes
Go
first.
ahead, Wraith. I'm still looking something up. If you
Okay.
go.
I'm going to take a full attack on the bulbous head guy.
Okay.
And just to verify, I still have gravity bow active, right?
How long does it last? If it
It,
lasts hours or
Tens of minutes or
days,
hours probably, but if it's just minutes or rounds, then no.
it's probably
I,
gone. Hold
I
on, let me
think
check.
it's minutes per level.
Checking. 1 minute per level. So yeah, it's probably gone by now. You guys have been it takes a while to it took a while to like come out of the thing, get down,
Okay.
investigate, that kind of stuff.
So
So
that's gone
it's
now.
gone.
So 23 to hit,
Okay.
which is 21 damage plus 9 sneak attack plus 2 bleed.
Okay.
24 to hit.
All right. Let me check on them. So yeah, so take all right, hold on a second. I gotta check one thing.
And is haste still up?
Haste would almost certainly not be up
Yeah,
as
that'd be gone.
Okay.
So
Right, yeah, I think we've rested it since we did haste.
We haven't rested, but it's still haste is just rounds per level. So by the end of combat, that would have been gone.
Okay.
Is bless minutes per level or 10 minutes per level?
I think it's 10 per level, but I don't have it in front of me.
Because we
So
got bless last combat.
It's
It
been
lasts
a,
nine minutes, so it's gone
Okay,
too.
so that'd be gone.
all right. Okay, so 21. So you're so the wind in here, the baseline wind is -2 on your arrow shots. So 21, the first one will hit. And then 24, the second one will hit. You become visible again.
Right.
And so I'll get that out of there here in a minute. So those are both hits. So I'm looking at, if I'm looking at this right, I'm looking at
30.
33 plus 9 sneak.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 42 plus 2 bleed.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me do this here. So 42 plus 2 bleed. Okay. So the arrows hit him hard. So a couple of things happen. So the arrows just slam into him. And the first thing that happens is that let me see. Okay. So he staggers backwards a little bit as the arrows hit him. You hit his body and you expect blood to squirt out, but from alongside the arrows, which are still stuck in him, by the way, you don't see any blood come out, but you can hear sort of whistling. It's almost as
Okay.
if air is coming out. That said, the moment those arrows hit, all those little pieces of paper and stuff, a bunch of them kind of lift off of his body, and all of those that are not attached to him, they're still attached to his head and stuff, all of them begin whirling around him faster and spinning around him crazily after the arrows hit.
Right.
Okay.
And that's
Uh,
my turn. That was
that,
3 arrows.
yep. All right, here we go. Hold on, I gotta put you in the back here, so hold on a second.
Did you update his hit points?
Who?
Not yet.
Okay. I was like, man, we're in low to hurt if that amount of damage didn't even register on the hit
No,
point thing.
I haven't yet. I'm trying. All right, Wraith, I'm moving you here so that I can get rid of this. And then I'm moving you back. There you go. All right, so you
Okay.
are there. All right, let me do his hit points. So he is down to that. So it hit him hard, but there is now a you see that white circle
Yeah.
around him, Arendar? That's where all these things are, and you're getting smacked by these people, these pieces of paper because you're so close, and they're just smacking you, and the wind has kicked up
Does
significantly.
he get paper cut damage?
He might get paper cut. No, they're just like smacking off. They're very distracting though. Almost so that they might interfere with your ability to hit him. Um, Bondrum, you land on the ground. That's going to be a move action, but you still get a standard, I'm thinking.
Okay, well, my standard would be to slow this guy down if I can, put him on hold.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Uh,
and create a pit underneath him.
okay. Oh, so you're not casting slow. You're going to create a pit. All
Yes.
right. Sounds good.
So that's gonna be an 18 DC.
18 DC, and that is a reflex save.
Reflex.
All right. Let's see how this works. Let's go to the advanced roller, shall we? He has a pretty good reflex save. He moves quick.
Yo, right
Uh,
on it.
right on it. So he managed to dodge the pit. Let me get a pit because it's still there. Let me find one. Put it in there for you.
Yeah,
Object.
10 by 10
10
square.
by 10 by 10, yeah, 40 foot deep.
Right about there.
Wherever he was,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, that'll do it.
All right. So by making it safe, he sort of sort of
Steps back, yeah.
steps over into this area right here, away from it. Looks down at the pit and then looks at you and smiles. As he smiles, he doesn't say anything, but you could hear again that there's like a whistling sound coming out of his mouth, or a kind of like he's filled with air.
Okie dokie.
All right, there's a pit. Vondram, anything else? I think that's it
Oh, I'm
for
pretty
you.
stuck for the moment. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So he's going to do this. So, all right, he is so from his hand, in his hands, seemingly by magic, materialized what looked to be three daggers. It was like sort of some blue-white metal, which he flings outward. Two of them are at Vondram. One of them is at Wraith, and he will get. Okay, so he's going to throw those, and he gets his full bonus on each. So two on Wraith. So these are two are for you. Ooh,
What now?
Boy, plus
30
13.
plus
Damn.
13 on those things. So 19, I don't think is going to be a potential crit, but does the 28 hit as well?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, those were both at Vondram. This one is for you.
Oh, okay.
Also a
Bond
28.
Bondrum is hit with anything over a 21.
Okay, so that's two hits on Vondram, one on
On
Wraith. Does
me.
28 hit you? Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, so one hits you in the back. And they do. Okay. Sadly, both of you have acted, so no sneak attack. But So, but they each do. So the first two, hold on. So first one, second one. So that's 11 points for Vondrum and then 3 points for Wraith. That's his attack. Which is called, by the way, it's a supernatural ability called Whirling Knives. He's also going to use, well, he can't because it's a move action and he's already done it. So he is going to 5 foot step and take some cover behind a stalagmite. All right, now then, he is so he's got so Baldy Big Head has this vortex of paper that's flying around him, and it is interfering with you. It is definitely this creates so he's in the middle of it. It creates difficult terrain. Range attacks are now at -4, and Arendar, since you're in it, I need you to make a fortitude save or be blown down. That's not a euphemism.
Think I'm all right.
All right, you stay on your feet, but you are surrounded by this vortex. So hold on,
Of
let me
Group M letterhead.
of Group M letterhead, stolen Group M letterhead.
Thank
So
God we work from home now.
yeah, I miss stealing legal pads and stuff like that. I have a larcenous heart. All right, that's happening. He is therefore going to. Ooh, yeah, he's going to do that. So 1 second, I have to get it. Arendar, Poe, Wraith. Are you still flying, Wraith?
Yes, 10 foot.
Okay. So this might not be as bad for you.
I like the sound of that.
Where's all my good shit? All right. All right. Stop. One moment. Excellent. 20-foot radius. Okay. Cool. All right. So suddenly beneath Poe and Arendar,
Is he casting a spell?
he
I'm
is.
gonna smack the crap out of him.
Not easily, you won't.
Actually,
He's got a vortex around him.
uh, he's just casting a spell from there. I'm gonna use my attack of opportunity.
That's a good point. I'll go ahead and do that 5 foot step then.
Okay.
Get him out of there so he avoids that. But he also casts tentacles coming up from the ground. So burrowing up from the floor, reaching for any creature in the area. Every creature within the area of the spell is the target of a grapple check at the beginning of your turn, including the round that the Black Tentacles was cast. Creatures that enter the area are automatically attacked. They do not provoke attacks of opportunity, and they will have a CMB. So it doesn't happen right this second, but you are now surrounded by Black Tentacles. So when it comes to your turn, you have to make a CMB check. I will make a CMB check against you to
Against my
determine
CMD, yeah.
if you're against your CMB to see if you are grappled or you can escape. But that is what he does.
Okay.
Titus, you see black, well, in this case, they're teal tentacles emerge from the ground, reaching upward to try and grab you. Some of them are even reaching upward, trying to grab Wraith 10 feet in the air. They're coming right up at you.
Those are some testicles.
Those are, yes, the teal testicles of doom.
I think Bulbous
Uh,
Head guy is a potential potential whatchamacallit. If you
oh,
magic
Verm.
Yeah, if you magic missile his dumbass.
Well, I thought about that. I also thought about casting web across the skeevy guy as Les described it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, go for it. I'm just saying that's a possible worm, I
I
think.
agree, but if St. Jude didn't spend so much on marketing, I'd be more inclined to send them more. But every time I send them money, they send me these stupid mailers that I'm going, you just wasted half my money. Um, oh, is this a diatribe free zone? I apologize.
Oh no,
It's not.
we welcome all diatribes here.
This is a diatribe full zone.
Ooh, okay. Then I am going to snarl and swear and cast web at Skeevy Guy.
Is that a 20-foot radius?
Yes,
I
sir.
believe it is.
You could probably get the girl and him.
Oh, I was gonna wait and see how that.
Let me get you a rad, see what we can do with it.
Okay,
All right, so 20,
I
it's
like
20.
the way you think, Arendar.
Boy, that is a 20. That is a big rad. All right. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you could web that whole area. You could move that web to where you want it to go.
Okay, okay. Well, I don't want to jump into the
That's
fray,
actually
but
a 25-foot radius.
Is it? Son of a bitch. These things, tell you, they're all wonky. Here we go. That's closer to the truth.
I think you should get a partial refund from Roll 20.
I definitely should.
You
Uh,
should.
all right,
That looks pretty good.
that's where you want it?
Yes, sir.
All
DC
right, cool.
20.
DC 20 reflex save. All right, so his reflex save is awesome. So let's just go ahead and do him first. So the dude, the skeevy dude, he has a okay. What did he roll?
Oh, jeez. You
27.
are
So
rolling
he managed to
nuts.
get out of there. Now, she does not have as good a reflex save, but she's no slouch, as they say. So let's see what she does. Ooh, 19. What was the DC?
20.
All right, so they are not caught. Oh, she is
She
caught.
is.
He's
All right,
caught.
so I'm gonna mark her as caught, but he is not. So while it's difficult terrain, he might have powers that allow him to move difficult terrain easily. So, but she is caught in the web. Do you wish to move at all?
I like to move it, move it.
I too like to move it.
Um, I might go up to 25 feet.
Okay, you're gonna rise above. Okay,
Right.
all right. All right, so you're going up to 25. Let's go ahead and note that on our battle zone. All right, you're at 25. All right, so now it's her turn. She is webbed, but we have ascertained that one may cast a spell if they are webbed, correct?
Correct.
I
Well,
guess
she
as
might
long as
actually
it's
not have to.
verbal only, she has
Um,
to gesticulate.
I have to check and see if it's a gesticulatory spell.
Semantic.
Eh,
It has verbal and somatic capabilities. So
he
let me
likes big words.
Then she can't cast if it's
Or just the
semantic.
words the game uses.
grapple condition. All right, so then she's not going to do what I wanted her to do. She's going to do something else, which is
Scream like a stuck pig.
no, she's
Oh,
going to, she has a, uh, so she is going to, so she flicker, as you're watching, she sort of flickers, and then becomes fully gaseous.
ah.
However, the gas that she turns into retains its shape. So it still kind of looks like her, but then she walks out of the web in gaseous form. So I'm going to mark her as gaseous right now.
So using a knowledge check, is she a
Absolutely.
flammable gas?
You wouldn't think so. So she
Would my
walks.
fireball think so?
Oh, I doubt that she considered. Give me a knowledge arcana check
Okay.
or knowledge religion.
Where's our
No, this would be an arcana. Or knowledge alchemy might work as well.
I don't think I have that
All
one.
right. I think somebody does. Bondrum has that.
Yes.
I have arcana. Oh, I do have religion. So I Planes, Arcana, Religion.
Arcana is probably the best one
Okay.
out of those three.
And I have no bonuses there. I just sort of have heard of it.
Okay. 22 Arcana. Yeah, no, typically for the spell gaseous form, it's not a flammable thing. And you get no whiff. I mean, keep in mind there's a bunch of wind coming up towards you and sort of buffeting you, so you're getting all the smells. You don't smell anything like naphtha or candle wax or anything that, you think would be
Or
you're
methane
or
or
methane. Yeah, your guess is that whatever form she is in right now, it's not combustible. In fact, in gaseous form, she might be immune to
Oh,
some
come on.
to
She's in
fireball.
butane form.
Butane. I'm in butane. I've changed to butane form. Let me check though. I don't know if gaseous form would protect you from a fireball, but it is a small chamber.
Say a 30-foot rad fireball, all the rest of us would have to figure out if we were immune to it.
so like would Osium quench her?
There's there's a product I hadn't heard before.
You've never heard of Osium.
I haven't thought of osium for a long time.
Well, that's a different story.
Okay, so I think she may be subject to that. I don't see anything here that says that she's immune. She can't cast spells, but while in gaseous form, theoretically. Um,
You can still damage people in gaseous form. I know that.
not physically, I don't think. I think a physical, like a sword strike, would go right through somebody in gaseous form. But a fireball, arcane fire, that would probably affect them. I think that would work. All right, so she does that and she walks very slowly out of the web.
Hmm.
Poe, I need you to make a reflex save. Let me check his.
Thought it was a CMD,
Oh, it's all right. It's a CMB. So,
which is 20 for me.
ooh, that's pretty good.
Hey, with gaseous form, you can still be attacked with regular weapons as long as basically the subject gets DR10 magic. So if it's a magic weapon,
Really?
it still does regular damage to them.
Uh,
If it's a regular weapon, she gets DR10 against it.
Pass through narrow openings, subject to the effects of wind. Damn. Damage. Yeah, it does. It's damage reduction. That's weird. DR10 magic becomes immune to poison, sneak, and crit. All right. Weird. All right. Poe, I gotta roll a CMB. Hold on a sec. Let me get
Your
that.
CMD roll attacks his CMD.
Okay. Caster level. Uh, okay. Plus caster level +5. And then I roll. So his caster level is one moment. Okay, 9. So 9 plus 5 is 4 plus 14. That's pretty good. All right, CMB. My CMB roll is a 29. I think you're grabbed.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so you're a grapple. You take the grapple condition. And that does you can't move. One second, one second, one second. Can't move. -4 penalty to dex. -2 penalty to attack and combat maneuver checks, except for those made to get out. You can take no action that requires two hands to perform. If you attempt to cast the spell or use a spell-like ability, you must make a concentration check or lose the spell. Grapple creatures cannot make attacks of opportunity. All right, there you go. So you are grappled. It's your turn. Do you
All
want to
right. So what
try?
do I got to do to try to get out of it?
Scape artist or degrapple the grapple. So you got to try and beat his basically you roll your own CMB and you try and beat his roll. which
which is
was a
29 with
29.
snakes.
What's
So
your
I think
what's
that's
your
a
bonus?
9.
They
Ooh,
definitely
a
do a
nat.
natural 20.
I think rather than that, I'm going to try a concentration check and try to dispel it,
All right.
which is also going to be hard because it seems like he's higher level than me, but
All right, you make a concentration check, DC 10 plus the grappler CMB, which is 14, plus the spell level, which is Black Tentacles is 4. So 14 DC 10 plus 14 is 28 is the concentration check. Now, as a spellcaster, you might be in a good position there. What'd you roll?
no, 18.
18? All right, yeah, no, your concentration didn't work either.
Okay.
All right, so you're sort of stuck.
Yep.
All right, you are still grappled. Arendar. I need I gotta make a CMB roll against you. Ooh, 25?
You need a lot higher than that.
I need a lot. What's your CMD?
32.
You made that up.
Well, I'm looking at the sheet.
Hey, is Eric here? Did Eric sneak in? Oh, he's still on no camera mute. All right. Well, Eric, welcome. Let us know when you get your technology worked out.
Oh, and
Uh
Eric, you've become chaotic evil since you're late all the time.
that was an accident.
That was next. We didn't mean that.
All right, so Arendar, you are not as yet grappled by the tentacles, but you are surrounded by them. And the whirl of paper and gust of wind, you're not in it anymore, but he's moved away from you. You would have to enter it to get close enough to get at him, which I assume you probably want.
Yeah, I'm going to.
All right.
Um,
It is difficult terrain, so to move the 5, it will cost you a move action to get in there.
Dang it, so no 5-foot step.
And I
Well,
need
this is
you to
going to cost
make
me a move action. I'm going to move all the way over to here. He gets an attack of opportunity. But I want to be
uh
outside that.
okay, he is not I don't think he has a weapon, so he's not going to take that attack.
Okay. So since I had to do move action, I'm all the way over there, and then I'm going to take a single swing at him.
Okay. All right, go for it. Oh, before as you pass through, did you go around the vortex?
Doesn't matter. I'm in it right now. So
Yeah, you have to make okay, so before you swing, make a fortitude save to see if you fall to the ground due to being in the vortex. No problem. That's another natural 20 from you.
apparently, I do not want to be knocked down today.
All right, Eric is here. So there's a lot of things happening there. You guys want to give Eric a quick briefing? All right,
Yes,
and Arendar,
Ono
go
is
ahead and roll.
chaotic evil.
Wait,
He
who
is.
was?
You what?
We made a bad roll, and now Ono's chaotic evil. So good luck
Really?
with that.
I'm chaotic evil?
Nah, they're just messing.
No,
They're just messing with you.
no. Um,
Start
you went
punching.
down in a pit, and there's 3 guardians guarding this door into this place we're trying to get into, and so we're just trying to take out these guardians,
Oh,
and they're all kind of creepy and nasty. So
Yeah.
let's give them a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, so
Put
I
it,
need you to
put
let
Ona
me
in there.
know where you want to land. You guys came up to the lip of this pit,
Sure.
and Bondrum cast Featherfall on anybody, but you can land. You may need to jump over here to land somewhere where there's no stalagmites.
That's
But
fine.
if you have a spot, you might have to make a jump check. But I think a monk is probably going to be good.
that's kind of his thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of. But I also
This
need
is
you to
not.
roll initiative at some point too.
Oh, I'll be glad to. You know what? I will select myself and roll initiative firstly.
Excellent. All right, Arendard, make your swing. Fakara, 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 swing, fakara.
Uh,
Nice. Well, I guess there's one bonus is you'll get to go in round 1 since you rolled the worst out of everybody. So, 26 slash. All right, yeah. So did you? Oh, you rolled the natural 20. All right, so 26 slash will hit him 17 points of damage. That is going to hurt him pretty significantly. But why can I not? Oh, because I'm on the wrong level. All right, so that oh yeah, that's gonna hurt him pretty badly actually. All right, the falcata comes across and he whirls around. It sort of puts thing, and you can see he's facing you now, and you can see the two arrows in his body that it's obvious. I mean, you've seen arrows in bodies before. You know this is Wraith's work. And but you can hear sort of the whistling, above the cacophony of the pages flying all around and all that kind of stuff. And you're sort of you're sort of surrounded by it too. The falcata slash opens a big slash in his an abdomen, his torso. And you can feel wind coming out of his body. There's no blood.
He broke wind.
His
Oh God.
eyes, his eyes look beseechingly at you.
Tell him I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. All right, so that's it for Arendar. Ono, where do you want to land? So let me give you an idea. So we got this guy. So the big blue circle is a web. Obviously, Titus is doing that's his thing. But this guy is inside the area of the web, but he's not caught up in the web, and he's sort of angling his way towards what looked to be some sort of large pit. In the middle of the pit, it seems weirdly incongruous. There's this woman who is well, she looks ghostly or like in gaseous form, and she's sort of walking out of the web area. And in the meantime, there's a bunch of these blue tentacles are come out of the ground. They're all wrapped around Poe. They're starting to reach up to Wraith to try and grab him. Wraith is flying about 10 feet above the ground. Titus is flying all the way up at the top, at the very top of the pit itself.
Okay. I guess not to mention the t tentacles in the room. I'm c concerned about the tentacles. Firstly,
Okay.
uh, show big blue tentacles. Did they just show up?
Yeah, kind of a surprise for the guys. Yeah.
Well,
They
first
just
of
kind of
all,
emerged from
they're
the
pronounced
stone.
testicles,
It's
and
a
this man
spell.
pulled his pants down.
If he's even wearing pants.
Right.
We haven't really determined that yet.
All right.
It could be gaseous form pants. We don't know.
Gaseous pants, I've had that.
Do the do the
Oh, I
tentacles
can't wait for 2 weeks from now to see your gaseous
The,
pants.
the tentacles are a spell.
are a spell, so they're not a creature I can punch?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That helps. And so I'm gonna guess who cast the spell. I bet it's that guy right there.
Yep, I would.
Yeah, the big light bulb head guy.
The big, okay, okay, I see.
Yeah, have you seen these guys? So this is the big light bulb head guy. That's what he looks like.
Oh,
And
wow.
he's got a column he's surrounded by flying pages like from a book. And
Okay.
they're whirling around him, and you could see Arendar sort of swatting them away as he's trying to get at this guy, and just did. And then the guy who's emerging and trying to sneak out of the web looks like this.
Oh, huh.
And then the lady who's currently gaseous form looks like this.
Oh, gracious. Okay, okay. Well, it's,
Not
I
a
think,
lot of riz among these three.
yeah, I gotta say, these guys have uh, obviously having a rough time, and they've obviously had a really tough upbringing. Anyway,
Yeah.
You're
I,
chaotic evil. You're thinking the wrong way.
Let's
I'm
torture
gonna
him.
find out. Um, I'm gonna spend a key point. When jumped right here
Okay.
and smack that guy.
All right. So a couple of things are going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, see that white circle around him that you just jumped into? That's all this like vortex of book pages that's swirling around him.
Oh, really?
So I need you to, well, at least you're not firing an arrow into there because that would be different. But you're leaping into it. So I need you to give me a fortitude save.
Oh, sure.
I need you to beat a 19 or you
Uh,
will be knocked prone by the surprise
what?
of the wind.
Jeez. All right, fine. One fortitude save. You mean fortitude or constitution?
Fortitude.
Yes, sir. Fortitude. I roll it. Oh my God.
Natural one. So
Um,
you miss the guy,
wow.
land and fall prone at his feet.
Okay, it's two ones in a row.
I think you
Everybody.
need to go sing to Tamar or something.
I need to go do something else because my first sally, my first foray, my first essay of the evening, I get knocked on my butt. Alas, alas. Oh well.
So you are prone. I can't actually make you prone right now because the little thing, there's too much crap. But
Eric, lay down.
I'm gonna just the color of prone, purple is prone. So you are prone. It's gonna cost you a move action to get back up. In the meantime, you're surrounded by these papers, and they're like pages, like somebody has removed them from a book, and now they're floating around this guy. You can also see that he has pages stuck to his head and any exposed
I see.
skin, and those
Wow,
pages are like flying around, and sometimes they stick back to him and that kind of thing.
that's wacky. Okay, okay.
Say what you will about Ono, the man knows how to make an entrance.
2 ones in a row.
All right, Vondram, your turn. So I see you're doing some calculatory efforts there.
Yeah, I trying to erase. I always forget how to erase the garbage I put on there because I
You want
try
me
to
to?
erase it. Well, can you just tell me how so I can do it without bothering
Yeah,
you?
if you click them,
I did.
yeah,
I
you
made
can
it.
click them and then you just hit the delete button and it'll take it away.
Oh, literally the delete on my keyboard.
Yep.
Okay, but like I'm trying to click this oval for all of my worth, and
Sometimes you got to get like closer to it. The view you kind of have to. Sometimes it'll the
then
yeah it'll kind of. You want me to help you?
yeah, I guess because it's not. I'm actually not able. I'm all zoomed in and I can't click on any of it.
And
Oh, I know
where
why. Because I'm
where
still in.
did
I'm
where
still in.
did I go?
I got it.
Why didn't
Okay.
you go? No, you
I
were
don't.
first. You're top of the order. Oh,
Yes,
that's. Oh,
which
you
is
disappeared because I had. Hold on.
yeah, because you
I gotta
took away the
re-add you.
invisibility.
Yeah, sorry. We're skipping you today. Sorry.
I want my money back.
So you want your mommy? What did you
I
say?
do.
Mommy, money, it's all the same.
I do.
All right. So Wraith and Vondram, you guys still have the both the same. So you guys can opt either way.
Well, you got to make a CMB against my CMD to see if I'm grabbed.
That's true. I have to do it at -4 though, so it'll only be +10 because you are flying in the air.
Yeah, because I'm 10 foot up.
It takes the tentacles a hot moment to get him. So it's only D20 plus 10. Here we go. 15. Does that beat your CMD?
It does not.
Okay. So the tentacles miss you. So you are still unfettered.
We miss you, Wraith.
So I'm gonna fly out of the zone
Okay.
so that I don't have to deal with those anymore.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to shoot the ghostly woman
Okay.
because I have a magic bow. So if it's a DR magic, then this
It
will give
should work. Yeah, exactly.
right. And since I there we go. 38
38 will hit. So
and
that is a hit
and a potential crit.
and a
And
potential
this is
crit.
just a standard attack. It's not rapid shot because I moved.
Okay. I want you to give me a percentile dice. You have to beat 75%.
Uh, This is a D100. Here we go.
71, you did not beat that. So that's good. This is good in that case. So yeah, you do see the one arrow, even though she's gaseous. It's almost as if she's partially gaseous, like she's fading back in when
Right.
your arrow hits her. So it does 11. You're within 30 feet,
It
so
does 12.
12. 12. Okay,
The
so no.
second attack is a potential crit.
Gotcha. All right. So I need you to confirm that and then roll the D100 again. So what did you roll? 28. So that would be a confirmed crit, but I need you to
Okay.
roll
Yes,
70, 75 or less.
I'm coming up on the
Because
D100.
she's on Imodium
There you
AD.
go. Okay, so that is a crit.
Right.
Wow.
And that was 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Tripled would be
39.
39 points of damage, yes.
Plus the first one, which
Plus the
is
first one, which is 13 or 12.
12. Okay. So that is 51. All right. So that she looks at you uncomprehendingly. She looks up at you because you're flying in the air. Uh, there's a sense of you look sort of into her eyes, and you can see there's almost like a sense of relief. But you can also see her preparing to shoot you with some sort of spell. Hold on, let me do
Right.
her thing here.
50 some points, whatever it was, of damage.
Yeah. Oops, wait. There we go. Yeah, she's looking at you. She's also re-emerging from whatever gaseous form,
So she
becoming
coming
solid.
back to physical. Okay.
Yeah, she's coming back to a physical form. All right, that's it for you. Then it makes it Fondrum's turn.
Yes.
Your rules for summon monster is it takes a round just to summon.
It's a full round action to do the summoning, and then it appears at the beginning of your next round.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. And
All
then
right.
I'm also going to move, and I will move to get some cover
Okay.
back here.
You actually only get a 5 foot step because casting the spell is a full round action. It's one of the few spells
Oh,
that
that's right.
requires a full round action to cast.
Okay,
You
I'll
get
go
to
right here.
You can
You're
get
gonna
a
get in
5 foot step, but that's all you get.
Okay.
what are you summoning?
Yam Tiger.
A tiger.
Nice.
All right. A zombie tiger or a regular tiger?
Oh, can I have a zombie tiger for free? Regular
Maybe.
is the only one on my list. I would like to place Yam Tiger right here.
In the web.
Well, my goal with the tiger is, and you can tell me whether I have this kind of flexibility. I want the tiger just to really focus on pushing this guy into the pit with all 4 to 6
I will
hundred.
use a quick action at my next turn to disappear the web, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
All right. Gotcha.
But that's what
Okay.
I want to focus the tiger on as much as bullying this guy into the pit. Like brutally pushing, forcing him with
Gotcha. All right.
snarls, teeth, and all that.
Grapple. It'll be a grapple check.
Will it be a
Like
grapple?
a bull rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a
If
bull.
it's a pushing him, it won't be a grapple so much as well. Are you saying that the tiger grapples him and then drags him into the pit, or are you saying the
Well,
tiger
he's
does
got to
push him?
grab. I mean, it says grab. I've never used grab with an animal, so I'm not quite sure how to do it. But yeah, I mean, that's the idea is to just get him to the point where he is being pushed or pulled or yeah, pushed or
Gotcha.
pulled.
Okay.
Maul him and throw him
So
in the pit.
Yeah.
grab is if a creature with a special attack, it deals normal damage and attempts a grapple as a free action without provoking an attack of opportunity. So to use the grab attack, he has to hit with his regular attack. When then he can grab them and sort of grapple them. Like he hits with his claws and then pushes them down and begins gnawing on them. That kind
Okay.
of thing.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's what we'll do next time.
What he could do though is he's got a CMB part
And he
which he
does
gets a
have grapple. He
he
does.
does
He's a
he
plus
can
15.
grapple him.
Yeah.
So he gets a plus 11 on his CMD. But if you wanted to choose hold on. If you wanted to just push him, let me
Wouldn't the
Just
grapple be more effective to grapple and toss him in there
bite
or
him
no?
and bite him and grab him and throw him in there.
and sort of just drag him in
Yeah.
or throw him. Hold on. Let me
So
check
with
something.
grapple, then when you attack, you just do your normal attack, but you
With
do.
grab, yeah.
Yeah, you do grab. So you would do your CMB versus his CMD instead
So
of
could
a
If
Vondra
I'm successful,
delay?
if I'm successful on my hits, then I get.
right.
Could
Okay.
Vondi delay until I do my quick action?
Oh, I
Uh,
have to wait till my next round anyway.
yeah,
So
he's
Yeah.
not coming until next
yeah,
round. So
yeah.
here's the thing. I think if you successfully grapple, both of you stop moving, and then it's the next round. You can, if you maintain the grapple, you can move somebody around.
Okay. Well,
With a,
that kind of frightens me a little bit, just because he's a spellcaster. Is there a way to hit him the first time and grab him and toss him?
I think maybe you might make it easier is a bull rush. Like he materializes behind them. You can make a bull rush as a standard action. It's the CMD. He does get an attack of opportunity. If your attack is successful, your target is pushed 5 feet. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, you get an additional 5 feet. He's
10 feet
what
away.
8? Yeah, 10 feet away, so you need to be 5+ on the CMD. Now,
If
I'm
you
here
would
to tell
allow that
you,
there's space between this boulder and this wall for him to
yeah,
attack from that direction.
oh
Sorry.
yeah, I'd allow that.
Okay.
So I will tell you right now, his CMD is missing. Where's his CMD? Oh, it's not that huge. So his CMD is a 21.
So I'd have to roll a 21 or higher.
26. So the tiger would have to. Now the tiger gets plus 11. So to push him 10 feet and have him go ass over
Fif-
tea kettle into the thing,
15 or more.
you need a 15 or more on the CMD roll once he materializes.
Okay, and then other than that, do I still get attack damage though with all that, or am I just bull rushing no attack?
The bull rush would not be an attack. So for the tiger, he would forfeit his attack. For the tiger normally gets 2 claws and a bite, and each of them get grabbed. So if he hits on both claws or the bite, he gets grab and he's grappled. If he's injured and then if the tiger maintains the grapple, he could just toss him in next time.
If the spellcaster doesn't kill him in the next round on his turn.
It's not real easy to cast a spell when you're grappled.
Ah, good point. Well, can't you if it's just somatic, your voice?
If it's just somatic, but those are
Those are rare
well,
and they're not usually aggressive.
they're very some voice only spells are very rare.
Okay, well, when his turn comes in, I guess he'll just try and attack and see if we can't grab him.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right.
Then
Or
he's
in
gonna
in gaming terms, if you get attacked by a tiger, you're fucked.
yeah, it's not great. It's not awesome at all. And that's not even in gaming terms. I mean, just in general.
Yeah, and
Get an
well, in
attack.
general, if you get attacked by a tiger, you're dead.
Yeah, it's not awesome. It is his turn, so he is going to. Well, his plan was to emerge from the web, so he wants to get out of the web. It's difficult terrain. He moves at. Well, he's going to use a special ability called Air Step. 1, 2, and he's going to move towards Vondram. Hold on. So you see him. So he's not captured by the web, but he's going to move. He steps up onto the air and begins moving across the air over the top of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and moves over to here and lands back on the ground there. And he's moving towards Vondram.
Okay, so now we're gonna put the tiger here then.
Where is that? Right there in front of you? Okay. I got you. Whoops. I don't want to move that. Hold on. Let me. How many hit points on that tiger do you know?
Hang on, I have him up. The tiger has 79 hit points.
Okay. He's also
Actually not true, it's 45. I'm playing 45.
45 hit points. All right, perfect. All right, and as his combat action, he's going to throw a dagger at you.
Now I've got cover, don't I, to some extent?
You do. You have partial cover. So I would say +2 to your AC.
That's a 23.
Or wait, concealment. I have to. No, that's a 25% mischance on my part if I hit.
Okay.
It's the cover. Cover doesn't do AC anymore. All right. So he throws the thing. 28 hit you.
Yep.
All right, you get stabbed by a dagger, and what's worse is you're like, ow, and your hand goes up, and the dagger pulls itself out and goes flipping back to his hand.
Does he get the 25% miss chance though?
Oh yeah, I got to do that. All right, so I'm gonna roll a D100. If I get more than 25, it's a successful hit. I did,
Okay.
so it is
So
success.
you ripped a hole in my hand.
Yep, and for 4 points of damage.
Got it.
Oof.
All right, that's it for him. So he's going to. So everybody is here. He is going to back away from Arendar, 5-foot step. And he is going to do.
Doesn't he get? Oh, never mind.
It's 5-foot step.
Yeah.
He is going to cast. What is he going to cast?
He's,
Oh, yeah.
he's within range of Poe right now because Poe's got reach.
Yeah, but it was a 5-foot
Grappled.
step, so he
5-foot step.
doesn't.
No, I'm just saying if he's going to do this to get out of range of casting a spell, Poe would still get the attack of opportunity because he's
But
within his threatened square.
I'm grappled though. So I can't do anything.
Yeah, he's grappled by the tentacles. You can't do attacks of opportunity if you're grappled.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to shoot you, Arendar, with magic missiles. 4 of them come flying out of his hands for a total of.
Unless wouldn't he be affected by the tentacles though? I don't think you can. I don't think you're immune.
They're his tentacles. Yeah, he's immune to them.
No, I think so. The spell says every creature within the area of the spell is the target of a combat maneuver check. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't say anything about caster
Burn.
being immune.
I know when we've used that spell. Is this Black Tentacles?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know that we've
Yeah, when
ever.
we've used that, we've never cast on ourselves because it affects us too.
Yeah.
Mm,
I've never been in a casting of my own to see this come up. I've used it quite a bit too.
shit. All right. Well, he's just gonna. He doesn't care. He's gonna let him. Well, no, he does care. So, okay. So it tries to grapple him,
It's good to know.
and he is grappled. So he's going to make a concentration check to see if he can
So that
get
means he's
out.
still over next to me then, right?
No, he backed
No,
up and got
he walked.
grappled by his own spell. But he was trying to cast another spell, which if he makes a concentration check, I guess he's allowed to
It's
do.
10 plus the bonus, which is 14, so that's 24, plus the spell level, so it's a 25 because it's a magic missile that he's trying to cast. So what's his cons? Oh, it's pretty good. So 12 plus 12. So he needs a 13 he needs a 13 or better. So let me do this on the roll. Otherwise, the spell is lost. I hope that he makes it. All right.
No, the
Well,
spell is lost.
tonight's over. We're done here. So,
Oh man.
sorry, we're gonna have to cut this game short because that's ridiculous. All
Oh,
right. Yes. So he goes to fire a magic missile, backs up into his own tentacles, gets grappled, and now he's grappled in the
oh.
tentacles and very, very angry about it. He seems to be unhappy.
Whoa.
Also, his
You didn't
vortex.
do damage either, less for me. I should be taking damage from black tentacles, I think, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a small amount, but yeah, every round.
Yeah.
oh yeah, D6 plus 4. Let me do that. So yeah, it's squozing ya.
Plus, the bulbous head guy has bleed.
Yeah, I know it. All right, and then for me, and then bleed. So let me just make sure. All right, the tentacles are squeezing the life out of him. Uh, and the air is whistling out of him harder. He is trapped, and he looks like he is fading fast. Okay, so that's him. Titus.
Boy, he looks miserable. So, quick action, I'll get rid of web.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast magic missile, and I'm going to do it. The onesies. So first, I'm gonna go at the
He has 2 hit points left.
yeah, the
So that your
company
bonus.
stationary thief will be my first target.
All right, your magic missiles come flying out of your hands down into the tentacles, and slam into this guy. He's shaken aback, but eventually collapses as the tentacles drag him down into themselves. So he eventually the tentacles begin. So first thing, Poe, the tentacles let go of you and begin sucking back down into the ground, and they eventually disappear. And this guy is just laying on the ground, sort of incapacitated on the stone.
So was that a verm?
It was not a Vern because both Wraith and Arendar hit him.
Right.
Okay.
He'd have had
So
to shoot last time.
Well, okay. And then I will use the other missiles on Moaning Myrtle.
okay, so there was two. It probably would have taken one missile. So how many more missiles do you have?
4.
4. Go ahead and roll them.
Okay. Let's see. Mike, can you help me out? What do I need to roll?
4d4 plus 4.
Yep.
Plus 4.
Exactly what I was going to do to Arendar before I was rudely interrupted.
Whoops. That was an accident.
Okay,
Sorry.
I
we'll give you the
appreciate the
do-over.
interaction.
Okay, I appreciate that, sir. 4d4 plus 4. Okay.
12 points. Okay, so she takes 12 points of damage as the magic missiles slam into her. There you go. All right. So one thing you also notice, Arendar, Poe, as the tentacles slip away, you both get an Ono. Ono is sitting on the ground for some reason. You're not sure what the deal is with that, but
Dude, get up.
dude, what are you doing? But all of the pages, as he slides to the ground, all of the pages sort of fall out of the air and pile up around him. So he's essentially he's covered in these pages of like book pages. He's covered by them as he lies on the ground because they all sort of
Can
flutter down after he dies.
I do an Arcana or some kind of check to see if I can have any memory of what that is?
Of the pages
What
falling down?
or what he was? Yeah.
Oh,
Why
okay, yeah, go ahead.
paper sticking to him? Hmm.
16. You have never heard of anything like this. Is this strange? He's obviously, I mean, he was casting spells, so he was some sort of wizard or maybe a sorcerer of some kind. Your guess is wizard because if you look down in it looks like the pages are covered with magical writing. Not scrolls so much, but maybe a book of spells or something like that. And they're all distorted now and that kind of thing. But that's what it looks like. So you think this may have been his spell book, possibly?
Huh.
Hmm.
The pages of his spell book merging with his flesh.
Wow.
Cool.
All right. Titus, you have removed that. You have aced that. Are you going to move at all?
I'm good.
You're good. All right. So it's her turn. She looks up at you, Titus, after those magic missiles and casts Searing Light right at your face.
Gee.
Not the face.
Not the
Definitely
face.
the face. It is a ray. There is no saving throw. I need to do a ranged touch attack with her spell attack ranged here. What is it? Okay. Ooh, it's pretty good. Okay. So she is +9. So I have the feeling this is going to hit you. So this is against your touch AC. Well, maybe it'll
Hmm.
hit. Does a 12 hit your touch AC?
No.
It does not. What's your touch AC?
Probably
What's
13 or
the
14.
difference? I have an 18.
Touch AC
You have
is
an 18
different.
dex, so it's touch AC is gonna be 14.
Is he wearing any mage armor or anything
And
like
actually,
that?
mage armor I think works.
I know.
Either way, I think just with his dex, I think he's got enough to beat that.
Mm,
I'm at a loss. I don't.
okay. All
What
right. I'll
what's
count
your
it as
dexterity?
it's 18, as he said. So he's
Oh,
got plus
okay.
4.
So that's
That's
14
a
as a
14 right
touch.
there without anything else.
Yeah.
Because he's not flat-footed or held, so he doesn't lose his dex.
I'm not willing to give up this searing light yet. I want to see the math. What's
You could have hit me,
I'm
Les.
not. I'm
Yeah,
on
get it,
Hero Lab.
Mo.
I don't see what we're talking about.
If you're on Hero Lab, where the AC is underneath that,
okay?
it should tell you the others.
Touch flat-footed
You're
14.
all right. When you are the target of a touch
Touch is
attack,
15. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, touch
arm
is 15.
it doesn't include any armor, shield, natural armor, on modifiers such as dex and deflection bonus. Apply normally. So, all right. So yeah, I can't believe it. I think that's the first time in the history of D&D that somebody missed with a searing light. But
Hmm.
considering my rolls tonight, it was
You've
bound to happen
been
eventually.
okay.
Yeah, you rolled a 3.
All right. She is going to, after throwing the searing light at Titus, she is going to move over by the doors and stand by the doors as if blocking them from you. All right. Next up is Poe. You are now ungrappled, of course. But your the creature that had you the spell that had you grapple has sunk back into the stone.
All right. I'm kind of feeling
Anxious?
like I'm not much use here. 5, 10, 20, 20. I guess I can move up to her and do one attack.
Okay. You gonna try and stab her?
Yep.
She's not gaseous anymore.
She is not.
Sorry.
Although she seems like maybe she's partially gaseous all the time. That is a 28. That will hit 9 points of damage, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All
Nicely
right.
done.
So, oops. All right. So 9 points. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooch, that hurt. You can hear her gasp as the spear hits her. Ah! But it's this high pitch that I like, ah! She's, it's almost very, her voice. I mean, she hasn't said any words as far as you can tell. Um, but when you struck her, instead of screaming in pain or saying "Stop that," that's pointy, that kind of thing. She just lets out this high pitched sort of like breathy kind of, sort of. You'd be hard pressed to call it a scream, but that's kind of what it is.
So we should basically be taking her to a nursing home, not really attacking her.
Maybe, maybe you guys are gonna kill her anyway. All right, Arendar, you're up.
Hello? Oh,
He's running across there, I think.
Yeah,
make sure
I'm gonna
everybody's
go
still
across
there.
there. I'm gonna make sure I
Okay.
can get there.
All right.
So get to there and taking a single swing.
Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. 28 will hit. 12 points of damage.
Mm.
That will cut her down as your falcata comes through and cuts through, drives a great wedge down her collarbone and into her chest, and her arm sort of pulls away. Gravity sort of pulls the arm away from the torso, and you can see you haven't cut the arm off, but there's a big gap now.
Uh,
But again, like all the like the big head guy before, no blood. In this case, you feel like a big
Burst of wind or
of
burst of
of wind of air that comes from her. She lets out the the moaning that she was doing when Poe stabbed her cuts off abruptly, and you only hear this sort of whooshing sound as the air kind of emerges from her body, and she falls to the ground in front of the table, in front of the door. You hear this guy looking over. He yells out, "No!" Turns and he begins running. It looks like he's beginning to run over there. Maybe, but it's Ono's turn. So Ono, you pick yourself up. That's a move action. What do
Yeah.
you do now?
Wow. A lot is going on. Geez. So the one big bad that we see is right here, correct?
Yeah, he's the only one over there. Vondram is pulling something from the ether, bringing some creature. She's calling forth to the to beyond. Call forth some creature
I
to serve
see.
her.
Well,
Sounds like
very
evil.
well. I'm gonna hop on top of this rock and wait. And just
All right, you just gonna
stand
hang
by.
back?
Sorry.
You're just gonna hang back and see what happens?
Yes, I'm going to be on up fire. Actually, I'll go over here. If
Okay.
anybody attacks Von Drum, I will attack them first.
Gotcha. All right, perfect. All right, we go into round three. It's Wraith's turn. There's one creature left. He's moving towards Vondram. He's already stabbed her a couple of times, it looks like. She's bleeding. He's bleeding. Sorry.
How tall is this? Hang on. Is this
Probably
stalagmite?
about 4 or 5 feet. It's one
Okay,
of the
then
bigger ones.
That guy
well,
moved after me last time, so wouldn't he move? He wouldn't move before me now, right? Oh, you're saying last time he moved towards me. I gotcha.
so I'm 10 foot up, so I'm above this.
So
I'm
you're
gonna
leaping
move
up oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna move to here flying and shoot this guy.
All right. Boom, 37 is a hit. 10
Hey,
damage.
11 damage because I'm within
Ah, that's
30
right.
feet
You're
of
in.
him.
So 11 damage. The arrow slams into him. And he takes damage. Ah, he looks up. You can see him sort of twirling that dagger, that turning dagger that he has on his fingers as he looks towards you.
Yes, I'll like that very much once you die.
That it for you?
Yeah.
All right, Vondram.
Okay.
Come forth, Tigre.
Hmm.
And from emerging from as if out of the ether comes a huge tiger.
Whose only intent is to push him into that pit.
All right, so how are you going to do it? You going to do the attack?
I'm going to do the attacks.
Okay.
Let's try that and see if we can grab him.
All right, according to my records, a tiger can make two claw attacks at +10,
And one
and
right.
and one bite at +9.
Okay, so here is the claw, and
Damn.
the bite.
Damn. All right,
Wow.
so all three of those will hit. So he just leaps on the guy and just is like, tearing him apart, which means he gets two grabs, one for the two claw hits and another for the bite. In this case, so we'll get to that in a minute. Let's do the damage. So for Tiger, the claws do 1d8 +6, and the bite does 2d6 +6. So we need 2d8 plus
Plus,
12
okay.
and 2d6 +6. 2d8 plus 12. That's 25 from the claws.
Yeah.
And then 12
Holy
more.
crap. Don't need to throw him in the pit. Just like finish mauling him.
Looks like I might. But I might still just throw him in the pit just because.
just out of principle.
All right.
Well,
He's
you get two grapple checks now.
you
And
get
how
two
does
grapple
that work?
checks,
I don't understand. I've never understood.
You roll a d20, add the tiger CMB, and you're trying to beat this guy's CMD.
which is 21.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got to add. I've got.
Do you know the tiger CMB?
Yes, it's
do.
plus
It is.
15 for grapple.
Yep.
So he's got a 21. So you need a 6. You get two bites at the apple, and you need a 6 or better
Okay.
on a raw roll. And since I'm rolling like garbage today, I'm assuming everyone else is rolling good.
So I'm just going to roll a d20. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
16.
Okay.
He's
Well
grappled.
Toss him in the pit, Les. That's the goal.
That's next round.
Next round.
Yeah. So he's grappled. You've got him. The tiger has basically got him pinned, and he's not thinking about throwing anything at Wraith anymore. He's thinking very much about what he's going to do about the tiger.
Eating him at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. So he is going to try and escape from the tiger. Let me see. His escape is it's not bad. So the tiger rolled what was it? A 28. So we'll use the highest one at 28. So he has +12 escape artist. So he's got to roll +12, 12 from 28. He's got to roll 16 or better on the dice to get out, which he did not. So he is still grappled, which means he can't do anything. Well, no, he's going to try. He can attack, right?
Not if he's grappled.
Not if he tried to escape.
He tried to escape. Yeah, never mind. So that's a full round action. All right, so
Did
that's
Vondi
it.
get to move? Did Vondi get to move after that? Since the
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Vondi hasn't act. Vondi himself hasn't done anything except call a tiger. It was all tiger. So now, Vondram, you have your regular turn.
Your full action. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Well then,
Oh no, it's not standing on a stalagmite going, fuck, the tiger? She called up a tiger.
I'm gonna delay so that I don't use an attack if I don't need to.
All right,
You
so
could bull rush the tiger, and push them both into the pit.
I'm gonna think my little half elf, half gnome or dwarf is gonna be able to push the 600-pound tiger anywhere.
Yeah, but I'd love to watch you try.
No, I'm gonna delay.
Tigers are about 9 feet long and weigh between 400 and 600 pounds.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's a big kitty.
They're great.
Wouldn't your jaw just drop if Vondram just ran full force like he tried to pull?
Just slammed into him. Let out a yell. All right, so Vondram is on delay. So if you there's only 4 more people to go before the end of the round. So let me know if you want to insert yourself back into
Okay, I will.
before the end of the round. But it's now Titus's turn. Titus, you just saw Vondrum call up a tiger, and the tiger is attacking the dude and doing a pretty fair job of it, frankly.
Tiger's whooping its ass.
I had this unexplained urge to have breakfast cereal.
They're great.
How many hit points do I judge the nebbish guy?
He's hurt. The tiger has clawed him multiple occasions and is now savaging him with a bite, like a chew toy.
Is there
He's
penetration?
There's definitely toothly penetration.
Okay. Um, do I get the sense that some magic missiles might finish him off for a verm?
Not for a verm. It's you shoot 5 magic missiles.
And yeah,
Yes.
I wouldn't blow a spell.
It's possible that you could finish him off, but you would have to roll those damage rolls really well.
Okay.
But it's not a verm because he's been hit by me and Vondi.
Oh, okay.
Or me and Vondi's tiger.
Yeah, and a tiger.
Thank you.
That still counts as Vondi.
It
I'll
does.
delay.
You're going to delay as well. All right, so you're just going to hover around and see what happens?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the show.
All right, Poe. Gonna give
Yeah,
him
I
a
guess
little
I'm gonna
stick.
go check that door while they're monkeying around.
Okay.
Monkeying around. It's a tiger, not a monkey.
All right.
Agree more.
The door is large. It's a double door, and seems perfectly real. You've
21 check for tracks.
for tracks. You're looking for like travel in and out.
No traps.
Oh, traps. Okay. So yeah, you don't see 21. You don't see any traps. And there's no like lock on it either. It just pulls open.
Okay.
It's possible. I mean, in your arcane brain, you think that potentially whoever stays here, Silas, may have assumed that the castle would be off-putting enough to disguise the entryway.
Oh,
All right, so you're gonna check that out. Do you look at so you look down at well as well, the whatever wind was keeping her going and keeping her feet off the ground is gone now. She looks like a shriveled husk of a person wearing robes. Her eyes are open and staring upwards at the sky.
huh.
Anything else, Poe?
Nope.
Okay, Arendar.
If I take a glance over there, does it look like everything's well in hand?
Well, there's a tiger. That's
It's
new.
it's
Yeah,
well
that's-
in tooth at the moment.
I was going to say that
The
is
ti-
new.
The tiger is definitely whipping the crap out of that guy.
He's just mauling his ass.
Yeah, he hit with all 3 attacks.
Okay. I'm going to hang close to the door, just kind of look at the door and kind of go back and forth, keep tabs on the combat. So that's all
All
my,
right.
my turn.
You're over there like, tiger? Really? Okay.
Wait, that's
Oh
a
no.
new one.
Oh no, you're standing there. Tiger materialized. Tiger is eating that guy.
Okay.
But it also looks like he's pushing him along the ground, pulling him along the ground towards the pit.
Okay. You know, when a tiger is doing a tiger's work, you don't get in the way.
You don't get in the way. All right, so you're just gonna stay there on op fire?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just move over to maybe right here, not too close to the tiger, and
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look around. You know what? Can I take this time to do a quick search around the place, look for anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Like sort of nestled among the stalagmites or anything?
Yeah, like yeah. Sometimes when you're watching a '70s cartoon, if you move a stalagmite a certain way, a secret door appears.
Right. Okay.
You know?
Cool. All right. So you're gonna start pushing some stalagmites around, just
Yeah,
hunting around. Give me a perception
you know,
check.
right.
Yep.
Sure. That's fine. Perception check. Where am I? I go 25.
25. Yeah. So
Muted.
you don't find any
Good night, guys. Hi.
Good night.
Hi.
Night.
See you, Cohen. You don't see any. So none of the stalactites move. They seem natural. They seem.
Okay.
Everything here seems normal.
Oh, all right, fine.
You do.
Spoil
I
my
mean,
fun.
you don't see much. What you do see is the
Uh-huh.
entire party just sort of standing around saying, "What's this tiger going to do next?" I don't know. I'm kind of. I mean, Poe and Aradar are sort of looking at the door, but they're really watching the tiger. Titus is flying up above the thing. He's watching the tiger. Wraith is standing on top of one of the stalagmites. He's watching the tiger.
Yeah. Well, no,
And
I'm just
Vondra
waiting for my turn.
and
Well,
Vondra
he's
has a smile
waiting,
on his
and
face.
he's watching the tiger too.
And he's why everybody's watching the tiger
That's
to see what
great.
he'll do next. All right, so we go into round four. Wraith, you're up. You're standing on a thing. There's a tiger there.
Yeah. Well, I know that this guy is a rogue or has roguely abilities,
Okay.
and I kind of feel bad for him at this point, with the tiger absolutely beating his ass right now. So I'm gonna do a full attack on him and try to kill
Oh,
him sooner.
okay. So you're just gonna take him out.
And the suffering.
Okay. And
End the
because
suffering.
so you don't have to worry about hitting the tiger. So 28 hits. So that is a hit. So that would do 21 damage. You're closer. You're within 30 feet. So 21
21.
damage.
Now, because he's grappled, does he get sneak attack or no?
He
Is
doesn't
that
have his
only?
dex.
Oh, it denies him his dex.
Yeah.
So that he does get sneak attack. Anything
So
that
that's
denies him his dex, yeah, he gets precision
plus
damage.
plus 7 sneak and 2 bleed.
Oh God.
And the third
So
attack is 33, which is 11 points of damage, and I don't think that gets sneak or bleed.
okay. So 11.
He
So
still doesn't. He
total.
still doesn't have dex, so it's still sneak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
21,
that's
28, 33
plus.
is 38, 39 plus 6.
Okay. 39 plus 6 is 45. Well, that's well above the remaining hit points that he had. So the two arrows go slamming into this guy.
And plus
Uh
2 bleed. So the
yeah.
tiger gets a little taste.
Well,
Of air, because these
like
guys all have
before,
air for blood.
these guys have air for blood.
Oh
There's no
yeah.
blood come out, so he slams backward. The arrows hit him hard, and the tiger keeps a hold. So he just is like he just falls down in front of the tiger, and you can hear sort of this hissing noise past the arrows, and the tiger lets go and sort of looks over at Vondrum like, "Is this isn't what we wanted to do? Is I was going to throw him in that pit." But he says in Tiger. But yeah, you ace him. He and we fall out of initiative at that point. Vondra, what are you going to do with your Tiger?
I'm gonna bring him along with us as long as he lasts.
So I
It's
don't know
only
how.
if it's a regular summoning, it's only I think rounds or minutes per level.
Let me check. I think it's minutes.
I think it's
Uh,
rounds because as a summoner, I think I got it upgraded to minutes.
oh, that might be.
But I think
Uh,
regular summoning is only rounds.
Duration is 1 round per level. Yeah, so we'd only stick around for about a little less than a minute.
Oh, he can stick with me until we don't need him.
Okay, so he comes back over to you, and
Is it a
the rest of
male
you
or
are
a
like,
female?
is that Tiger gonna hang out with us?
He's okay. Yeah, he can stick by me. It'll
That's what he
be
looks like.
yeah.
El Tigre. All right. So yeah, so there we fall out of initiative. You guys are still in this sort of area. The one woman is sort of down. She's collapsed at the base of the doors. The other two are scattered about. Um,
I'm going to loot,
okay.
especially
So
that returning dagger.
yeah, so he has a dagger. So she has. Let me see what she has. She has a mace that radiates magic. Um, it's a big, heavy mace. It's like a club almost, which she didn't even use. She just it was still sheathed on her waist. She wanted to use spells. He has that dagger, but nothing else on him. No money or anything like that. And
So the dagger that flipped back to him is not magical?
it is magical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the big brain guy. Just has a bunch. He doesn't have any weapon on him or anything like that, but all these pages are sort of fallen down on the ground and covered him. And it looks like, at least for your untrained eye, it looks to be some sort of magical writing. This kind of thing that you've seen. Well, you guys don't have any proper wizards here. Oh, do you have a spell book?
Uh,
Bondrum would be closest to a regular.
Bondrum, do you have a spell book?
believe I do.
Do you
Okay.
have to select your spells each day, like which ones you're going to be able to
Yes.
cast?
All right,
Okay,
so
so
Right.
yeah,
you have a
on with
book.
it.
So yeah, this is these pages look. I mean, they're different. Vondrum's spell book. I don't know what Vondrum's spell book looks like. Only Vondrum would know that. But you guys would have seen Vondrum in camp, and and in the evenings going through his spell book, memorizing things, that kind of thing. These pages kind of look like that, but
Huh.
they're just pages. There's no book. They're just scattered. And right now, he's sort of under a pile of them. I mean, you could
So
see them. It's not like a pile.
if it looks like Vondrum's book, they're scantily clad women.
A few.
Scantily clad like dwarves.
They're just really just sketches at
Which
this
are
point.
just, yeah, hairy women. Yeah, not.
Very
With
hairy.
elven ears. That's like
Very hairy women with elven. Maybe they're hobbit women.
So as far as magic items, we just got the mace and the dagger, and that's the only thing we got off all three of these, right?
Yeah, and then the pages they do radiate magic.
Would that be like a scroll, or would that?
sounds like pages out of a magic book, doesn't it?
Yeah. They're not scrolls. It's definitely looks like a magical book. Do you guys want to go over there and check it out? One of the mages?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Vondrum, you want to check it out?
Sure, I've got spellcraft. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep, it is. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
Definitely.
take much. You don't even have to use spellcraft. It's definitely pages of a spell book.
Okay.
In fact, you recognize probably some of the spells. They look
Sweet.
like pretty standard wizard spells.
Sweet.
So, all right. So let me just tell you what those guys are before we
And
emerge.
that means they get to go into my spell book, right?
Yes. So
You
then you
can,
will be
yeah.
able to cast those.
Wow, that's
All
awesome.
right.
You'll be able to prep from them and cast them in the future.
All right. So the mace is +1 mace, heavy mace.
Okay.
No special abilities there. The dagger is a +1 returning dagger, throwing dagger. You throw it, it injures somebody, and it returns to your hand.
Okay.
The 3 daggers that he sent out, that was some sort of spell or something like that he
Gotcha.
did.
Okay.
It wasn't this dagger. This dagger he stuck in Vondrum once. It stuck in her and then pulled itself out and flipped back to him. So it will return to you. The spells in the spell book, if you're, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. First level, mage armor, feather fall, magic missile, and comprehend languages.
Okay. Mage armor, featherfall.
Magic missile, comprehend languages.
Okay.
Second level, invisibility, mirror image, levitate, and glitter dust.
What were those again? Invisibility.
Invisibility, mirror image, levitate, glitter dust.
Sorry, are these scrolls?
They're effectively,
No.
I mean, kind of. I mean, you could theoretically use them as scrolls. Um, but technically they're the contents of a mage's spell book.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second. Uh,
So essentially, they'd be better suited with Vondrum because for
Yeah.
me, since I don't have a spell
You're
book,
not a prepare caster.
yeah. So, okay, third level, haste, fly, lightning bolt, and dispel magic. Fourth level, dimension door, black tentacles,
Wow.
Hey.
arcane eye, and solid fog. And fifth level, telekinesis and overland flight.
I don't think I have ever from you in any of your games found spells.
Really?
I think this is a first for
Oh.
me.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, there you have it.
Vondrum
tracking-
is
who's
now
tracking loot?
officially badass.
Who's tracking loot?
I am. I got it all written down.
What did we get off the rogue?
The +1 returning dagger.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
chlamydia.
So, as you guys sort of search these bodies and examine these guys, they everybody who can give me a quick med check, like a health medical check or medicine check.
I'm sorry, what check?
A medicine check
Medicine.
It's a heal check.
or
Uh,
heal check. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, is that heal?
Yeah, it's a
it could
heal
be.
check.
Can I get some assistance?
I have one in heal. So I'll do a D20 plus one. It will be meant to be assistance to Vondi.
Okay, you got to just beat a 10. Did not. Okay.
Sorry.
Nope.
Bonnie
All
didn't
right.
make.
All right. Arendar, weirdly, has gotten the thing, and Ono and Titus also have. As you guys examine these bodies, you remember from the battle that when these people were cut or injured or pierced, no blood would come out, and that stays the same. You look at some of these bodies; there's no blood on the ground. There's nothing like that. Those of you who were close to these people when they died, you would have felt a gust of air come out of them, and when you look inside them, you can see like their internal structures. There's bones there, there's organs there, but it's almost as if they're wireframes. All
oh,
of the internal pieces, like you can see, like in sort of a pale pink inside of the woman that you killed. If you look in her wound, you can see inside of her torso. You can see it's almost like the outlines of organs. It's like as if the organs were made of string.
oh,
So you see the shape of a heart, you see the shape of a lung. In brown string, you see the shape of a liver, but there's no meat to it. It's just like the outline of it. The same with the bones, the cervical bones, the collar bones. They all seem to be, um, sort of hollow. There's no there. The same thing has happened to both of those other guys. If you look at their wounds and inside and maybe even cut them open a little bit, depending on how gross you want to get, you see that their internal structure is almost like a wireframe. It's not an actual structure. It's almost like somebody drew the outlines of these things and stuck them in there. Second, they seem to have some significant, if these were, your guess is, uh, Ono and Titus, you guys look at them. Your guess is that these were once people. The woman gives every indication of having once been human. The
oh,
two others, they have elvish ears, maybe elves. The one guy the big brain guy looks like maybe he was an elf. The other one maybe a half elf. Everyone give me a quick intelligence roll. Roll a d20 plus your intelligence bonus.
That's not my strong suit.
That's okay.
not my strong suit
Well, oh
Arendar,
well.
Arendar comes back with something good. Vondrum, as you hear these guys saying, "Look, this is weird," and you even take a peek yourself.
either.
Yeah, you guys are rolling good. Vondrum, you remember when you were talking to that guy back in town, the guy that one guy helped when the town was under the influence of thing, and he talked about the first group that came from Sequin,
Yeah.
and he mentioned the people in his group. There was a female cleric, a half-elven rogue, an elven mage,
Huh.
and the lizard man druid. And you'll remember that the lizard man druid, when he was like, "I'm not coming with you. I won't go back to that place."
Got it.
You suspect with a 24 that these may be the remaining members of that party. But
Awful fate. Awful fate.
yeah, they've been changed in some way.
Yeah. I relay that.
And even when you guys remember when you guys jumped in front of the big guy, he's like, "Release me!" But they were attacking. It's like they've been programmed to do so, maybe against their will.
Hmm.
Well, see, you can all feel good about this. We released them.
So
For
it's a
once,
win-win.
murder is a positive.
Yay.
But then you have to explain to that guy because he was asking, after his friends, if you guys see my friends, let them know, I'm okay, that kind of thing. But
Yes, we
then you're thinking,
released them.
how did they get here?
Well, apparently that's what happened to the lizard man too. But they took him out and put him on that pole. So
Huh.
Yeah, he was given to the kobolds.
yeah,
So curiouser and curiouser.
Huh.
The
I'm gonna
door,
check.
go ahead.
I'm gonna check the door for traps.
All right, go for it. Poe reminds you, I did that. Uh,
26.
26. Yeah, you don't see any traps on the door, not any locks either. It looks like it just got those two handles on the front. It looks like it just opens out. It doesn't look to be any locks or traps on it that you can see.
Are you ready to open the door, guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Open the door.
All right, hold on. I gotta check something real quick. Oh, stinker. Hold on. I gotta check something.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. All right. Yes, you open the door. It opens. It creaks open, and inside you see the strangest thing. Inside you open up. Let me. I think I may have some flavor text here for you. All right. All right. You open the door up, and as almost like a complete 180 from the outside area that you emerged into. This place is clean, paved with white stone, and you can tell by the echoes that you're emerging into a much larger area than the one that you just came from. You can also, if you look up, you can see these sort of crystalline structures that Wraith and Titus described from before. These roofs that are angled upward to catch the light, and it's illuminating the entire area. To the extent that I probably need to add some light in here. Let's throw some light in there just to get you going here. Sorry, hold on. I'll get you some lights. I have to put lights in there because I don't want you seeing past doors. If I just take stuff off, it'll make it weird.
We're okay with weird.
I don't want you to see
Are we
it.
though? I don't know.
All right, I'm just gonna put these in here and make them radiate light. Bright light for 500 feet. Okay. All right, you guys can see better now, I think.
Yeah, can see pretty much everything you can see on the shared screen.
Okay. So yeah, some of it's blocked off because it's thing you can see. So a couple of things you see. One, this whole area is flagged in white stone. The walls seem to be made of this white, very well constructed stone. In front of you are various pillars. Those white circles are pillars, and you can see. Off in the distance, there is a set of double doors way over here that seem to be open. One of the things you notice is that there's a set of stairs going down, and there are other sets of stairs going up. Above everything is this sort of like here. Let me do this.
Catwalk.
Yeah, it's a catwalk. Why is it doing that? It's definitely a catwalk that you can get up, and it goes and crosses over everything. In the thing. Hold on, let me see if I can put that there as well. Those are here. Why don't I get rid of? Oh, I see the problem. Why don't I just get rid of these? This may be better. There we go. Okay, that's what I want you to see. All right, so yeah, so these go down in the in this large, and this is all. So this area here is all open. And there's a catwalk that goes astride it, in various ways. So it's above. It's about, I would say, 15 feet above the edges of these green squares. These green squares are vats, and they are filled with liquid, up to about 8 inches to 12 inches from the top. The liquid you can't see from here. You can't see if it's translucent or you can see anything in the vats. Um, but they're all vats. If you look to the north, you can see over there is a fewer number of vats, but the vats are larger. And then to the south, there's just one big, it's not even a vat, it's more like a pool, filled with this greenish liquid. Across these large areas, there's a set of double doors that the steps go back up to the level that you're on right now. The rooms with the vats are sunken down; they're about 8 feet below.
Yeah.
Um, and then the catwalk would be 8 feet above about where you're standing now. And then you can see that there's some sort of room over there. You could see at this distance, you could probably see there's a carpet on the floor over there, but everything is in this white stone. Everything looks pretty clean. And you don't see anything else. You look up, you can see the sky. The roofs look like they may have been ensorcelled so that they can't have been seen in, but you definitely can see the sky out.
So first thought is this is vat shit crazy. Second thought is the DM should be playing Right Said Fred. I'm too sexy because we're on the catwalk. Or
Not
we
yet,
I'm
you're
on
will.
the
not.
catwalk.
I don't have rights and Fred. I must be
Damn
thinking.
it.
I gotta get that. I
Right.
was unprepared. All right. So you can see as you look down, there's one wall. The walls sort of behind you guys are engraved or are carved with a very ornate facade that looks like a bunch of ancient wind spirits and a storm. It looks like a storm cloud being transmogrified into a person. Um, that's what it looks like. Both of these, they're on both of these walls. It's the same. It's the same thing.
So I can still fly, right?
Yeah, probably. It's only been a couple of minutes.
I
How long
slipped in
does?
LSD.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try to fly over it to this catwalk.
Okay.
Can you fly stealthily?
Uh, well, I mean, it's pretty wide open. So the catwalk is about 15, or maybe closing in on 20 feet above the vats. But you can definitely see down, to a lesser extent, you can see into the vats.
Right.
Um, there's probably another 10 to 15 feet above you before you hit the roofs. But yeah, you can definitely see both up and down.
Well, I'm
Arendar,
gonna
what are you doing?
take
Just moving to the top of the stairs.
a
All
position
right.
here and
Okay.
look down into the vats, see if I
Okay.
see anything.
Give me a perception check. In the meantime, Arendar, you have moved too far forward. And lightning begins shooting out of these two pillars. In fact, it's not only shooting out, it's shooting out towards everybody. It's chain lightning.
Ah, jeez. I hate that. Oh.
All right, so chain lightning shoots out of either of those pillars on either side of this stairway, triggered by the hitting of the stairway. So chain lightning is one primary target, that's Arendar,
Mhm.
plus one secondary target per level, which in this case would be 7. So it's going to get everybody who's over there in the thing, including Lorelei. The bolt deals 1d6 point of electricity per caster level, reflex for half. So I need reflex saves from everybody.
Oh boy.
Well, how
Okay.
far do these tendrils reach? Because I'm flying and stuff.
Very
Well,
station.
you're still. I don't. You had to come through the door, so I don't know. You didn't say that you were flying back up, like Wraith did. So
Well,
Wraith
I
is out
didn't know
of
I
out of range.
needed to.
I thought you were walking through the door with everybody else.
Why would I walk if I'm flying?
I don't know. I can't read your mind.
Then what good are you? So what are we supposed to do?
I need reflex saves from
Reflex.
everybody except for Wraith.
Reflex is lonely. Okay.
That song's in my head too.
Stop it, both of you.
All right, let's see what we got. Poe 19. Let me check the thing.
That's actually Lorelei.
Lorelei. Okay. So Lorelei passed half damage. Roll. Arendar rolls a 1, so that is a fail. 22 is a pass for Poe. Vondram 21 is a pass. Titus is a pass. Ono got a natural 20. Do you have evasion, sir? You do. So you get no damage. Okay. All right. So everybody passed except for Arendar, which makes a certain kind of sense. So
Titus
those.
pass.
Yeah, he got a 21. Oh, wait, no, he didn't get it. He got a 13, so he gets the damage as well. So in this case, it is a lot of damage. It is a powerful trap. So for those of you who did not pass, which would be Titus and
Oh,
Arendar,
zapped.
29 points of damage,
Oof, zapped.
electricity damage. The rest of you, except for Ono, get half of that, which would be 14 points of electricity damage. And now Arendar, after getting zapped so hard, you can see there's like sort of like these metal copper
Sir,
plates that are
I
embedded on him.
have resistance to electric.
You do? Okay. So resistance, how much do we take off of that then?
5.
Let's see,
5?
my
Okay.
resistance is 5
All right. So you only take 24 points of electricity damage. This is a
only.
pretty big zap. All right. Wraith, you just saw everybody get chewed by electricity. So Wraith, you are using perception to look down into the vats.
Yes, and I
All right.
rolled a 22.
22. All right. So most of the vats seem to be empty, but several of them, as you look around, do seem to have stuff in them. In some cases, the liquid is too opaque and you can't see one way or the other. But
Is this the
where,
Matrix?
no, I don't think so. So you do see a couple, let me just mark those for you, the ones that you see. So Oh, you see that there is something in here, something in here, something in here, something in here, and something in here. You can't tell at this distance what those things are. And a lot of the other ones are opaque, so you're not sure. There might be other ones that have stuff in them, but you definitely know that there's some in those 5.
But I can't see what it is.
It's the liquid is kind of murky. You're at a weird angle. There's definitely something in there. It looks person size. The vats are certainly big enough to hold something the size of a person.
Right.
Oh,
My guess
So
is once we go down, they
I
all
will let,
activate.
yeah, I will let the party know
Okay.
which ones I see something in.
Okay.
Not saying there isn't more. Some of them are too opaque to see through, but I can definitely see beings in these 5.
You showed which 5 again? I'm sorry. I
They're
was on
marked with red.
The red ones.
at it.
So these vats that you're standing above this primary room, they're 5 foot square vats, and they do look, as Wraith points out, they do look like some of them have stuff in them. Some of them look empty to Wraith. Some of them he can't tell. But you also have larger vats to the north and one immense vat to the south.
Right.
I don't know what that's about.
Now, Poe could probably check for traps on the way through. I can give Overwatch protection to be the sniper from up here if we want to try to go to the double doors on the other side of this room.
That seems to be the way to go. These vats are just weakening us on the way there. It's a
Poss-
defense. It's,
yeah, possibly.
my guess is knowing that, stepping between these two pillars set off a trap. If you see stuff in there, I'm pretty sure once we hit the floor, whatever these things are going to become active or just rise up. And
Yeah, possibly.
so at this level right here,
Mm-hmm.
is this the same level as this, or is it lower than the?
It's the same level as the one that you guys, this sort of entryway. It's the same level. So these steps go down the same amount as these steps go up.
Okay, so since we got stairs that go up to this, then that means this corner right over here is higher than this level
Correct.
here.
That's correct.
Yeah, the catwalk is 15 feet higher.
It's about 10 feet higher from where you guys are standing now. If you get underneath, if you go down to the vat floor, then it's about
Almost
then
20
it's then
above
it's
it.
yeah, it's almost 20 feet above. It does give a great vantage though.
I like the idea of using the catwalk.
We just need to figure out how to get from
We just hop down
here
here.
10 foot down to here.
Can we just use a rope for that? Good old
mean,
fashioned.
If you had someone down there, yes, you could probably do that.
Could
Why do
jump.
you drop a rope?
You could jump. It is 10 foot down and it's only a 10-foot jump over.
And
What are you
why should
talking?
we trust Arendar at this point?
Why not?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Are you talking about going to over here behind the pillars, getting up on the catwalk and coming all the way to over
Go
here?
all over, yeah, and then just jumping down to
I
there.
can fly over here and catch the rope if that would be helpful.
Yeah, if someone can catch a rope, then does the catwalk have does it have arm rails or something you can
Yeah,
tie
it
something
has.
to?
It's they're not huge. But yeah, it has a small railing, wooden railing.
So yeah, we could like tie it to there, and then yeah, you could hold the other end, and we could use that to kind of.
That's the thing about the catwalk. The catwalk is made of wood, where everything else seems to be made of stone,
Huh.
including the steps that go up to the catwalk.
Right?
Probably for weight.
What's made of wood? The
The
catwalk?
catwalk and the railing on the catwalk.
I gotcha.
Or either that, like I said, a 10-foot jump acrobatics. That's a.
It's
If it's a
pretty
vert,
easy. Yeah.
it's a horizontal one. That's only a DC 10 acrobatics check. So
Right.
even with zero skill, you got a 50-50 shot of making that jump.
And
Yep.
or breaking your ankle.
Yeah.
Or your heels?
Don't know about breaking something. It's only 10 foot down.
It'd be a D6.
I don't know how
Yeah,
the
if you
world.
fell uncontrolled, if you were jumping
If you made the
10 foot
jump,
down and 10
then
foot down, then it would be, yeah, probably, we
So
probably raise the
basically-
DC to like a 14 or something like that.
yeah, I start with a 13, so I'm good to go that way, but I don't know how about the rest of you.
Oh, not the greatest jumper, if I remember correctly.
Dwarves, very dangerous over short distances.
I am
Yeah.
unquestionably a horrible jumper.
You don't have
I
any
don't have-
negatives or anything, do you?
Oh yeah.
Do you
Yes,
really?
you
I'm flying, and I'm happy to carry somebody of little weight.
Is jump a
I
skill?
mean,
There are,
it's
yeah,
acrobatics.
it's acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. Well, I could maybe.
I mean, I could stand at this edge right here and hoist someone down 10 feet, which would put them like right here, just 10 feet in the air. And with Wraith standing right here, he can just kind of grab
Swing
them and
them
swing
over.
them over to the.
I mean, I can still do my my little thing that I get where I can move. I also have a couple teleport type spells that we could use if
I wouldn't use teleport for this.
yeah. But the power I have
The power of Grayskull.
He's got
Yes.
the power.
it's called dimensional hop.
Oh,
I get
yeah.
up to 90 feet per day as a move action, and I used it. What do we go? 25 feet was what we did. So times
Oh,
two.
yeah.
So
50
I got
feet. You still got 40 feet. You can just dimensional
40
hop
right.
down if you want. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
10 feet.
15 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can do that, and I can take one or two people with me
So
too
if
to
you
do
take
that.
Bondi with you, then I think the rest of us are pretty good at just jumping over.
Yeah.
So do you guys
All
want
right.
to do that?
Sure.
Sure.
You sure?
Okay.
I'm
Or we could just get on race back and he can fly us down. He'd just sink down, right?
Yeah, that's what happened.
He'd crumple.
Much do I weigh? 195 pounds. That's not that much.
Excuse
I don't have a 20 strength.
This is huge.
Hmm.
All right.
So yeah, I say we just all go up over there and then the two dwarves dimensional hop down and then the rest of us just jump over.
Okay.
Let's try it.
All
What
right. So
could
you
go
guys
wrong?
go up the stairs, go onto the catwalk, and you all meet sort of at this end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep watch from where I am centralized.
Okay. All right. None of the creatures in the vats that you can see, Wraith, are moving. Does anybody want to do a quick perception check to the north in those
Yeah.
vats?
Yeah, I want to look as I'm going up there. And also, Poe, can you burst and help kind of erase my misstep?
Titus, if you want to
Yeah.
fly, you may.
Gee, thanks.
I wanted to do the damage to you first, though.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And Vondrum, you're going up there as well?
me. Yep.
Ooh, Ono with the Nat Twunzo and Arendar. So you guys are peering over. You guys also see that there are these vats over here. More of these are empty, but you see that there are a couple that have creatures. These are definitely larger than people. The vats are larger, and the creatures inside are larger, and
Are they open topped, Les? Can
Yeah.
we
they're
like?
open top vats. Yeah, all of them are open top vats.
Hmm.
So this
You can
must
see,
be how
you
they're
can,
corrupting people or, yeah,
Put them in
mutating.
the vat. Vat them.
Oh,
oh no,
oh,
with a natural 20, you step over on that catwalk and you look. I'm assuming you're looking down into the one immediately
yeah,
below over here.
sure.
Yeah, you get a. You see something in there, and although the stuff is relatively clear,
Uh,
you're not 100% sure that you like what you see because as you look down there, you see
oh my
something that
God.
looks like this.
I had a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Um, okay, so
Yeah, let's
And
let's jump
it's
down the other side and
and it's wiggling.
okay, they're
I mean, it's not, it
fermenting
doesn't look like it's
zombies.
emerging. It doesn't look like it's emerging from the vat. It's
Okay.
large. Frankly, it's vaguely dwarvish looking, what little
Ugh.
you can see, but it's underneath the thing and you can see it sort of like kind of moving around underneath the liquid. It's a
Okay.
lot. It's definitely alive.
Everybody gets 19 points back from a burst. I would
Okay.
have done that when we
Thank
were
you.
all together at some point.
Thank you very much.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Titus, where are you going? Are you over by Wraith or are you flying in a different place? Are you checking something else out? What are you doing?
I am
He's up here with us. Make sure you add your 19 points too to your health.
add
Is that
19
enough,
points.
Arendar? Or you need more?
I'm good for right now. I'm only down a few.
I will check out the big vat, I reckon.
All right, so you're gonna fly over. Are you gonna get on the catwalk or are you just gonna fly around?
Uh, I'm gonna fly.
Okay. You're
I've
not gonna
always
land.
been flying. It's
I
what
know.
I do.
It is what you do. All right,
How long
so
does fly last?
that's a great question. I think minutes.
Is it minutes or
Well, but
seconds?
I also have the wings of heaven and
Do you? It's one.
yes.
The spell is 1 minute per level. What are the wings of heaven? Do you have alternative flying?
Yeah, wings of heaven, 9 minutes per day.
Oh, okay. So yeah. All right. So yeah, you're starting to run out of that
Okay, we'll
stuff
make
though.
another spell.
Yeah. All right. So you're flying over, and give me a quick perception check. You're flying over this is it seems this is the size of an Olympic pool. It's huge, and it has this that same kind of weird green juice in it. It's a little murky, but in this case, your vantage point allows you to get a pretty clear look down in what's in there. And this is what you see.
Oh, okay.
So there's you and it's and it You think it's looking at you. It sees you, you think. You want to describe to everybody what you see?
Oh boy.
Well, I see a pool of slurm, and within it, I see a smiling manatee that looks sort of off its medication.
It's enormous, by the way. The smiling manatee thing that you just saw, it's probably 20 feet long
Oh boy.
and broad. The head itself is probably the part you're seeing that you're looking at right now, probably 5 feet by 4 feet. It's big.
Wow.
Are these, what kind of cases are these? Like what type
They're
of material?
bats.
They're
Bats?
stone. They're stone
Stone
vats.
bats.
You don't think that they're embedded into the floor. It looks like they're set upon the floor, but they're all filled with that green, as Andrew pointed out, slurm.
Okay. So this isn't our primary objective, but I want to get rid of all this stuff if we can before we leave here.
Bobby's
Titus,
in helping.
are you going to attack the thing in the water?
No,
Yes, do it.
no,
Draw it
this is
out.
not our primary objective. So
Make it pay. Fireball.
I'm hearing voices. I need my medicine.
But yeah,
Ah,
that's what you see. So I'm gonna regroup you back to the guys. But yeah, that's what you saw in the water there. And it was big and it was definitely looking up at you. You could see
like
its
in a
you could
good
see
way.
its did that smile look nice?
Yes,
Well, maybe it's time for parlay.
Are these things
maybe.
all naked?
Are you looking down into the big vats or the little vats?
Anything that anybody has seen thus far, and I mean whatever I can see from where my vantage point is.
It's hard to tell if they have clothing on or not. Your guess is since they're immersed, they're submerged in this fluid, that they're probably naked. But it's hard to tell. The one that Ono sees, it has qualities that looks like it may once have been a person, but is now something about the magic of this fluid or something like that may be changing it. Because you remember, it kind of has.
Well, all the
Uh,
things we just got finished fighting
we're mutated. Yeah.
appeared to be people at one point in time.
Yeah,
They just kind of made them different.
So we have to assume that these are similar
morph
mut
tanks.
mutants, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
it
So if
also
we're trying to get
it
to
al-
these double doors over here, we just need to move.
it also seems that Pylus's philosophical laboratory may have been less philosophical and more physical.
Yeah.
Let's just keep moving then and hope they don't come out.
All right, so you guys are gonna go. You're gonna go over to this corner, and then you're gonna just ignore that thing there, and you're gonna jump down to the platform, which is only about 10 feet down. Poe, you're going to use for those who are not great jumpers, you're going to use the rest of your um, the special
Hop.
ability.
Yep. Dimensional
Okay,
hop.
dimensional hop. All right. Does anybody want to do anything before leaving the catwalk?
I want to pee in the big pool.
You're gonna fly around, unzip. That'll probably cause a fly check if you're gonna do that.
It might neutralize. It could neutralize the green shit.
From where I am, I'm gonna move to here and fly over to here
Okay.
along this path.
It
I don't know
looks.
if
Yeah,
you
I
see
saw it.
that.
Yeah, I saw it. As you fly past, you see Titus doing something. He's like pouring some liquid into the vat, something like that. I don't know. It's hard to see from here.
Well, he's kind of a weird dude, so I'm gonna give him his piece. I'll let him get away, and I'm gonna check this door for traps.
Well, those doors are standing open. But if you check for traps, go for it. Titus, You void your bladder and you seem to make zero change in the vat. It's just too big. You would have to have a bladder the size of a barn to make any
Well,
substantive change in that
I
pool.
do have a bag of holding as my bladder.
Okay. Still, it's just it doesn't have. I mean, unless it's a big bag of holding and it holds 100 square feet. That's a lot of pee. All right. Oh no, you doing anything? You gonna leap into that vat and fight that guy?
No, I'm not gonna fight that guy.
Sure, you could. I mean, you could just jump right down there,
He
rattle
looks
that cage.
totally lawful good.
Okay.
All
All right.
right, I guess I'm gonna reconnoiter with my comrades,
All
teammates.
right. You gonna fly back over there, land next to Wraith, or are you
If
just
you'll
gonna
have
fly
me.
through the door? All
I,
right, so you fly over there. Everybody else get done thing. You guys manage to get and jump over. I think with Ono being a monk and Arendar's acrobatic check, he managed not to get a one. I think you both may end up on that platform on the other side. You peer into the room, and you can see a couple of things. One, it's a very um, it's a it's what looks to be something of a conference room or like a library. So there's a big rug that is in the middle. And you can see as you peer in, you can see that there are some small couches, little divans, and like little low tables between each one on either side. But if you look past these pillars, you can see that there are these. Here, I'll just move the light in there so we can see it better. Why aren't we seeing it better?
I see it better.
Do we
Okay.
see that?
I'm not seeing
on
it better.
on my screen I do, but on the shared screen there's still
Yeah,
a
it looks
chip.
weird on the yeah, it seems like there's a chip. All right, anyway, what you get in there, these wooden looking things, those are bookshelves, and they are filled with tomes and papers and stuff like that. Elsewhere in in this library area, there's nothing on the tables. It's spotless. There
What
doesn't seem
is
to be any.
this?
Oh, that's the light fixture. Just leave that alone.
Okay.
That's the light. There are these pillars, and they're of similar to that same white stone that you saw
You know, the
before.
shocking ones?
Well, it was only the two. These two on this either side of the thing. Those are the ones that shot you, and then the lightning just kind of chained out to everybody else. But they do look pretty much the same. It was only after you got shocked that you saw that there were like copper
Great.
plates embedded into the thing to help to conduct the electricity.
Hmm.
Considering it might be that there is some sort of illusionary cover over those copper to hide the trap. I mean, the whole place was an illusion. It was a pretty big illusion that was cast into this place, so to hide it. So who knows?
Can you play Styx Grand Illusion?
Oh, okay.
Oh, also,
Someone's moving me.
it's not me.
Sorry, you look just like me.
So the other thing that you see
Now you're
is
knocking me
a
down.
huge. So if you look in hanging, you can see these little like chain things. So there's chains, there's these big mounts, and the chains are reaching up. You're in sort of like an atrium, and there's a set of stairs that goes up over here, and then there's a
There's a tree right
platform
there.
like a deck above the thing. So the pillars, in addition to being pillars, are holding up this sort of like platform. Like there's a second floor. It's open to the ceiling where you are like above this area here, and above it you see this huge how do I describe it? It's some sort of, it looks like an art thing. Um, it looks like, let me see where's the description of it? So it's like it looks like a big red dragon fighting with some sort of storm creature. It's this huge, obviously not the creatures themselves, and they're held up above you by these chains. that are holding it in place. So it would, in a wind, it would probably swing, but it's enormous. Looks like it's made of metal, and it's a red dragon sort of curled around and fighting with what looks to be some sort of air elemental or air creature. That's sort of hanging above.
I'm gonna check the rug for traps,
Okay.
and I rolled a 31.
31. You don't
30, I'm sorry, 32.
32. You don't see any traps on the rug, and as you scrutinize the pillars off to the edge of the rug, you don't see any indication of traps on those either.
So I'm gonna move in here I'm gonna fly
Okay.
and move over here. And
We're gonna not go in until Wraith checks out the whole room.
I'm gonna fly. I'm sorry, I'm gonna fly around to like damn it, here we go. I'm gonna fly up here and check for traps, fly over here and check for traps,
Okay.
fly down here and check for traps. So basically just fly around the room slowly and check for traps
Clockwise, yeah.
Sort of wheel
clock
around.
clockwise.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't have to make the rolls. As you look around, you do not see any traps. If anything, this place looks like a a sci- scientific library. Maybe, but there's no but unlike most scientific areas, there's no alchemical materials. It looks like the library of like an English professor.
What's this over here?
It's a staircase going up, a narrow staircase going up to up. There's a upper floor here. Let me draw it for you.
Okay. All right,
So
that's fine.
no, it's like up. It goes it's here. I'll just draw it.
And that's the upper floor that's got the dragon battling the air thing, right?
Right. So this part is covered. You see that? No. You see that
Yep.
red
Yep.
line?
Hmm.
All right. So that represents the upper floor sits on top of those pillars. The part that Wraith that you're in right now is open to the second floor, and above you is that big sort of art piece, for lack of a better term. You can see, and the area this upper floor is open to that area as well. So you theoretically could fly up there and take a look.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Fly up
Okay.
and look, check out the top.
Gotcha. Okay. So I don't know why. Hold on. I don't know why this is not working. 1 second. Oh, I know why. Because it's not controlled by anybody. Let's fix that. There we go. All right. So, yeah. So you see, this thing is you see the art piece, which kind of hangs over this area here.
All right.
And it's like a big dragon, and there's like the closer you get to it, you see it's some sort of like immense bird, and they seem to be locked in combat. It's really nice kind of art piece. It's definitely made of metal. It's held up by chains, but it swings freely. So if there was a huge breeze in here, it might swing. Above on the top deck, you can see there's like so this area, the area you can't see is sort of open, where the staircase is. There's a large, um, for lack of a better term, it's a large sort of
Auditorium, perhaps?
kind of, yeah, it's like an auditorium. There's a couple of couches, little chairs set around. There's a desk here, and this more than anything kind of looks like a display screen. It's a piece of stone that stands up, and it's about 8 feet tall. And it looks like it's facing, and it's that same sort of white stone, and it looks like it's facing the chairs. So maybe they use illusion to explore topics or something like that.
Well, I'll fly up here and check out this area. Look at all this.
Okay.
And this is all connected to the bottom by the stairs, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So I don't find any traps or anything
No, you fly
disconcerting.
around. It doesn't look like there's any traps up here. It also doesn't look like this has been used. I mean, the desk is clean. There's nothing on the list. It doesn't look like the chairs have been sat in. Everything is very clean, pristine looking. It doesn't look like anything's here. Titus and Arendar. I want you to give me a quick perception check. Actually, everybody who's not in the everybody except for Wraith, give me a perception check. All right. Arendar 20, Titus 17, Ono 32, Poe 14. All right. So Vondra 13. All right. The rest of you are kind of looking into the room to see if it's that, but Ono especially, and he alerts Arendar pretty quickly. Oh, you rolled which one is who?
That's Lorelei's at 26.
Lorelai's the 26. So Lorelai would probably say this. So Ono, you're sort of waiting for everybody to let you know when you hear what sounds like splashing.
Oh,
And
shoot.
it's coming from over here.
Uh-oh.
With your 32, Arendar, you rolled a 22, so you don't really see it.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, you've got a better angle on it. So you're looking over there. It looks like at this edge of the pool,
Mm-hmm.
something is splashing the water. And as you
Boy.
sort of look, you're like, what is that? You see something emerge. It looks like a ham, like
A
a
ham?
big ham. And it
Big
looks like
ham?
the ham is being dipped into the water and shaken around
Okay.
In the pool.
in the pool. And
What's shaking the ham of the pool?
you don't see anything shaking it. It just looks like it's disembodied. Something has got like a big ham and it's splooshing it in the pool. And you're watching it for a few seconds, and after about two or three splooshes, you see an enormous head come up and grab the ham.
Hand?
No, a head.
A head.
The
Yeah,
head grabs the ham.
it grabs the ham,
The
and
head grabs
then
the ham.
Which
you
pool is this? Which one is this?
down at the south.
Okay,
Wow.
the big one. Oh,
Yeah, and
Oh
so
my God.
this thing comes up, grabs the ham, and emerges and sort of like pulls its head up over the thing. Oh no, you rolled a 32, the rest of you, but you hear what sounds like a voice. You can't tell what's being said, but it's speaking low. It's definitely, oh no, you're the only one that really can tell, but it's definitely a female voice.
Okay.
And then you hear the creature's mouth open and it
Uh,
says, "Yes, master,"
oh my
and
God.
begins crawling out of the thing.
Uh, um,
It's
I
an
will,
enormous creature, and
okay.
it's splooshing. The rest of you on the platform now hear it kind of like slithering out, and it looks kind of like this.
Okay.
So it's a big
Hater.
crocodilian looking thing, but it's got tentacles, kind of like a mind flayer.
Okay.
And it's enormous. The thing that Titus saw kind of looks like this,
Oh.
and it was looking up at him with those kind of eyes. So
Uh,
that's what Titus described. But this head is probably 3.5, 4 feet across, and easily 5 to 6 feet long.
huh.
The mouth is probably 3 or 4 feet across.
Wow. All right. Um,
Nice cliffhanger.
yeah, nice
And
cliffhanger.
and now it is 11:01. So yeah, as the creature, so Ono heard a female voice saying something, and
I
then
guess I tripped through the front door.
the creature speaking in some sort of crocodile common
uh-huh.
says, "Yes, master." You hear this
Yeah.
thing, and it slithers out and begins turning towards the north.
Okay. Um, I will relay to my friends. There's gonna be some crocodile rock real soon. We're gonna a giant crocodile coming toward us.
All right, I don't know. Go take care of that.
Just a heads up.
That's
I,
a very punchable face, Ono.
I'm
Yeah.
mildly concerned about the giant crocodile.
So it
Mildly. Well, this is good. Mild. Just he's only mildly concerned. So.
So it's crawling along the floor and slithers the rest of its body, and its long tail comes popping out of the pool, and it's sloshing around. The rest of you could see it now clearly as it's moving. It's going to move up into this area and then probably turn right and stay away from. It looks easily big enough to knock over these little vats, though.
I'm not worried. I'm going to hide behind the rest of my party.
Perfect. All right, we'll stop there. And we will resume this 2 weeks from tonight. Yes, I think we
Excellent.
probably will. Although the night before 2 weeks from tonight, don't forget, I know some of you can't come, but it's my pool party. Saturday, starting around 1:30 to 2 o'clock. Be there or be square.
Be very
Or
square.
be in Chicago.
Or be in Chicago watching Rush, which I
Yes.
cannot fault you for that.
Or be in
Rush?
Chicago, like celebrating the 80th birthday of your stepmother.
Or doing that, I suppose.
Excellent,
I
excellent.
suppose that's an excused absence.
Or I
But-
guess just being in Texas.
Yeah.
Two words, Truck. Road trip.
That's a 16 and a half hour road trip.
Wow.
Yeah, but think about it. You will be instant guest of honor status
Uh-huh.
with all that it subscribes. So free beer. Second, you get pole position for the cannonball contest. That's given. And you get to select your partner for the Jarts tournament.
Oh, cool.
Unless
You know, from all three of them, the ones that aren't in Chicago,
Yeah.
because everyone else will be in Chicago.
We're praying for rain, Les, so we can hit the rain date.
All right, fine. Andrew, what were you saying?
I said less in a Speedo.
This is really the only time in a year that you get to see me topless. There's really no other instances of that happening. So, you got to strike while the iron's hot. All right. I will let you guys get to it. Have a great week at work this week. Don't do anything dumb, and I'll see you all back in 2 weeks.
Thanks,
All right.
Les.
Hey, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Good night. Take care.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Night, Jen.